You want one of these? You want one of these? Jawbreaker, atomic bomb. This shit, I don't know what it's called. Peppermint. Music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. So much heat and sour chain and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Pleasure spike with rain. And mother brother always spike with rain. Sitting in my kitchen. Hey girl, I'm turning into dust again. My melancholy baby. The star of Mazzy must push her bust inside of me. I'm overcoming gravity. I'm overcoming gravity. It's easy when you're sad to be. It's easy when you're sad. Sad to me. I like that like with pain and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Sober, sweet and sour chain and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Pleasure spike with pain. Just when you can make it go away. When you come song, she wrote could fuck me where I lay. Just when you can make me choke, when no that's not the line. Just when you can. Who the hell is this? Who is that? Several two. Who is this? Oh, this girl from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This girl that won a prize from Tamara and them, she from Milwaukee. Yo, ready? Just do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good afternoon. The whole house is falling down now. This is Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio, and y'all know who he is. I might sound a little different at this moment, but I won some damn money before I walked up in this boy. Thank you, Ohio Lottery Commission. Okay, we got a long way to go. A long show. So get prepared. Call in at 216-939-5087. Actually, somebody from a 702 area code just tried to call in. Please call back. We were not going to stop the Red Hot Chili Peppers to answer the phone. You never stop the Red Hot Chili Peppers to answer a phone. None personal. Okay, alrighty then. Oh, headed back. Thank you. It's the same people. Yo, This is No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. Hustle and Wax Flow. I'm Wax, that's Hustle. We about to flow. What you know and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Tara. I'm the one that won the prize for
The
the month.
lady,
And
you won.
hello. Oh, thank you. Yes.
You won. Can we
Can you
split the
do it?
prize?
I'm sorry.
Can we split the prize?
No, we can't split the prize. I'm selfish.
You need a meeting. You need a meeting.
What's that?
Yeah, well, thank you very, congratulations.
Thank you. I
On-
appreciate that.
The women, I was almost calling the girls from the lab, but
Yes.
Miss Tamara and Roxanne. best part of 48 hours. Well, the first best part, but the second best part we won't get into 48 hours. That movie is a classic. But thank you for tuning in. And could you tell us what the answer to the question was? You know, I mean, you already won, so
No, you have to figure it out yourself.
what you talking about? I already know the answer. I'm just trying to see if you won for real.
Yeah, I did win for real.
Hey, y'all got the lottery up there?
We do.
You play the lottery?
Don't play. No, I don't play it.
Oh, hold on for 1 second too. This is Tara Bass. She's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She won the prize, custom-made compact mirror from the girls at the lab, Roxanne and Tamara. You know, y'all need
Yeah.
to get with them. They do some good stuff, good work. I don't know if we got no question today, but if we do, we gonna tell y'all what it is. And you can't win twice in 1 month. We're gonna be like them white shows. You can't win twice in 1 month.
That's right. That's right. That's okay. I'll wait.
Well, do you got anything that you want to spread to the masses from Milwaukee? Oh, hold on, wait. Hustle sent me something this morning,
Yeah.
and it actually took place in the city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What took place in the city of Milwaukee?
The Bucks were playing a game because you know
Yeah.
basketball season has started.
Yes.
And do you know who they invited to sing the national anthem?
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Dolly Parton or something like that?
Oh, no.
Oh no, I wish you would, Dolly Parton. Not only could she sing, but she look a lot better too.
Oh,
It-
wow.
If anybody can call in here and tell me who sang the national anthem at the Milwaukee Bucks game the other night, last night, I will cash app you $20.
Oh, hold on. Let me figure it
Now
out.
you can't look it up. You supposed to just know. Now you live in Milwaukee. This should have been all on the news. This should have been. They should have had signs up on the street. Fooling around with
They
this.
don't. They didn't. They don't. And if they did, I don't go down there. That's because I've been sick. So
They should have had ticker tape parades. I'm telling you, this was like serious. I mean, truly serious.
They do have anything like that. So I don't know.
You don't, well, if anybody can call in here, 216-939-5087 and give me the answer to who sang the national anthem at the Milwaukee Bucks basketball game last night. You got 4 more minutes to do it, and I'll cash app you $20. Right
Can you
here.
cash out me just for calling?
Shoot, I got your picture on here. You might get $40. What you talking about?
Okay.
Actually, I gotta do some stuff. You wanna call back with the answer? Cause we gotta finish opening up this show. You can call back anytime, though. We love you.
All right. I sure will.
Keep answering them questions from the lab, and I ain't gonna say who it was. I'm gonna give y'all got 2 more minutes or 3 more minutes. Somebody gonna call in and tell me, cause if y'all miss this, anywhere in America, anywhere on this planet, y'all missed a good one.
I'll call back. Goodbye.
Congratulations. Okay, that was Tara Bass from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She won the prize, and it was a custom-made compact that you do like y'all ladies got. Y'all put y'all what you call that shit? A mirror on there. And y'all put makeup on. Just don't put them long ass eyelashes on, cause it ain't gonna. They'll be crooked if you put them on yourself. You gotta get somebody else to do that. However, again, Hustle and Wax Flow, No Static Radio. We got stuff going on here. Okay, somebody calling back. Yo, this the Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio.
She must have
That's
figured it out.
Hustle, and this is Wax, and what you know and where you calling from.
Well, I just hung up. This is Tara calling all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It was Flavor Flav.
Flavor
Flav!
Singing the wrong words.
In green, looking like he played for the Boston Celtics. I'm like, wait a minute. You need to investigate. Oh, you got to send me your cash app too. But you got to. Somebody need to investigate
I
up
wish
there.
it was Dolly Parton too.
Me too. It would have been a lot better with Dolly Parton. But
Who was in the meeting that said, you know what, we need to have Flavor
Flavor Flav up here
that."
singing.
They should be fired.
Yes.
They should be already fired. They should have been fired when whoever passed it, whoever brought it up.
Yeah.
But then again, you know what? No. Hold on. Let's pump the brakes for a minute, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with Flavor Flav singing the national anthem. They let who was that? Fat ass Roseanne Barr, and she spit and she was doing some crazy stuff. Who else? It was somebody else. Oh, Carl Lewis. Remember Carl Lewis?
Oh,
When he
yeah.
sang the national, Flavor Flav was better than him. But Flavor Flav at the end said, "The home of the brave."
Yeah.
I'll have to recount.
Ooh, you got to go watch that one there, cause Flavor Flav said it out at the end. I thought he was Isaac Hayes singing at the end.
Oh, man.
No, I didn't, cause I wouldn't put Isaac. I wouldn't say Isaac Hayes' name in the same breath as Flavor Flav. No way, cause Isaac Hayes was cool. And
Okay.
you just send me your cash app. We're gonna cash app you $20 because you got the answer to that, and you won the prize from the lab. You clean it up in Ohio. And don't say Ohio. It's Ohio.
I'm in Milwaukee.
Now, I know you in Milwaukee, but
Oh.
Milwaukee cool, I guess. I done passed through there a whole lot of times, from Chicago to Minneapolis, from Minneapolis coming on back. I've been through Milwaukee. It look nice when you're going through downtown, or you looking you on the what you call it, the train riding by,
Oh, yeah.
or the mega bus. Y'all still got the mega bus? Oh, you probably don't know.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, we ain't got it. Cleveland always mess stuff up. They don't even come here no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have a mega bus. I have no idea.
Well, they go through there because they go from Chicago to Minneapolis to parts north, as they would say.
Oh.
But
Okay.
yeah, Flavor Flav. I wonder if we can get it. No, we can't get Flavor Flav to come here.
Who?
Flavor Flav, he can't come here singing nothing unless he with Public Enemy. I want to see a whole bunch of what's his name, Professor Griff. I want to see everybody that's alive before Flavor Flav come here talking about singing anything. And then he had on some new gear around his neck. He ain't even have on the big clock. What, he too old for the big clock now?
It's
Time
probably
for
too
it,
heavy.
You know who I thought it was when you first sent it to me and I hit on it?
yeah.
I thought it was Boosie Badass.
They said it was, what's the name? There are people used to say Boosie was Flavor Flav's son.
He hasn't had the clock down.
Yeah, well, I guess we get to a certain stage in life and we can't be wearing no big ass clocks we stole off our grandmother's
Right.
kitchen around our
Right.
neck.
Oh, ooh, okay, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Okay, you too. Don't forget, you just won $20 on top of some other shit.
All right, sounds
See you
good.
later, Miss Tara Bass.
See you later. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.
Let's see. I was doing something. Feed friends. I was doing something. But yeah, that was Miss Tara Bass. She called in and she won the freaking question about Flavor Flav. If you get a chance, please go to YouTube and watch Flavor Flav sing the national anthem. that was some type of conspiracy. They said, we're going to get Flavor Flav to sing the national anthem. And then all the racists will be mad. I can't help it, man. That shit was funny, bro. You sent me that, man, and it was like, that was funny. But let me say that this is No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. Again, and we got some sponsors. We got sponsors. We got a new sponsor, but they ain't that new anymore. It's called Dedicated Senior Medical Center. And it's a joint where you can get health care for seniors. Let's see, it's convenient. They got locations in different places. They got telehealth to see or talk to your doctor from home, medication services available, on-site testing, screening, door-to-door transportation. So y'all should check out Dedicated Senior Medical Center. They here locally. Lamont Avenue Wines, the Cleveland Rugby League, and Design Me exclusively. They are sponsors of No Static Radio. If you want to be a sponsor here on No Static Radio, this show or any other show on this platform, on this radio, celestial radio station, then you can call us a number on the webpage where you can call and sign up to be a sponsor. It costs money too, it ain't free. So move right along. You know, but let me see. Oh, and you can download the following apps: Mixlr, MIXLR.com, Mixcloud, MediaQ, LiveOnlineRadio.net, TuneIn.com. You can download those apps and you can listen to us live if you're not fortunate enough to be in the 21st century, and you can look on your phone or on your tablet or something like that to look at us. I be trying to get Hustle to be on the TV screen sometime, man. You know, he ain't shy. Let me tell y'all that. He definitely ain't shy.
We'll get around there one day.
He working. He working right now. And I ain't talking about on that damn board either.
It's all the same.
And like OJ said, for the love of it, you better not give it up. Give it up, give it up. But no, those are our sponsors. We power by Google and Colors on YouTube. And let's see what else we got going on here. I got to get this one out the way. The Trauma Recovery Center. The Trauma Recovery Center has violence happen to you or your family. Violence can affect all parts of your life, sometimes in ways you can't see. Violence can affect the way you eat, sleep. It can cause you to lose focus, feel angry, afraid, use drugs or drinking as a way to escape. Violence does not have to keep hurting. You can change your life starting now with help from the Trauma Recovery Center. The Trauma Recovery Center, okay, put the ass on hold. The Trauma Recovery Center, today, 24/7, 216-644-5487. That's the number to the Trauma Recovery Center. They offer services in safety, domestic violence, PTSD, emotional support, food, clothing, much more. Again, 216-644-5487. Completely confidential, 24/7. That's the Trauma Recovery Center. If you don't hear nothing else you like, or if you don't like me, Hustle was a very likable dude. Sometimes people don't like me. Remember that number, because you might need it if you keep fooling with me. We got the round phone. Hello? Did they hang up?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Yo, what's up? What you know? I know this voice, man. What's poppin', man?
Not much, man. How y'all doing today?
We okay till I will tell Hustle send me that that YouTube of Flavor Flav singing the national anthem at the Milwaukee Bucks game last night.
Flavor Flav.
Man, if you could find it, pull it up on YouTube, please do. Cause at the end, Flavor Flav thought he was Eddie Kendricks.
That's okay. If I want to see comedy, well, yeah, I guess if I need a good laugh, I will look at it.
If you need a good laugh, bruh, pull it up. Trust me. What's going on, Roland? What's happening in University Heights besides it's cold like it is downtown Cleveland?
So just two quick things, and I'll let you go. One, if you get the so-called best defense in the league, then when the game is on the line, regardless of what a play call that happened that shouldn't have happened, that they should have run the ball, and punt it. But you have the best defense in the league. At worst, you hold Seattle to a field goal. At best, they get nothing. And this is not the first time. If you think about it, the San Francisco game, they played great all game except for the first drive, and then at the end of the game, they gave up a game-winning drive. It's just the kicker that went to the school up north choked.
Well, they got a lot of issues going on up there at that school up north, bro. I know you know that.
Yeah, right. On a makeable field goal, or they would have lost that game. Then last week against the Colts, they gave up what would have been a game-winning drive had not been for, I still am just mystified as to how P.J. Walker led you on an 80-yard touchdown drive to win the game, but he did. And then yesterday, game on the line, Seattle just zips right down the field with little to no resistance at all. So if you're the best defense in the league, when the game is on the line, you got to prove it. That's number one. Number two, tomorrow, the college football playoffs have their first poll.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my fandom out of it, and this is how I got the top four in the first. Keep in mind, this is only the first poll, because the only one that really counts is the last
one.
In the first Sunday in December. So right now, I got Georgia 1, Team Up North 2, Florida State 3, and Washington 4. I think those are the top 4 teams in the country. I know people are going to say, what about Ohio State? The reason why I don't have them there is that I think Washington's win over Oregon is more significant than Ohio State's win over Notre Dame and over Penn State, who, in my opinion, on Saturday showed that they're fraudulent because they had to struggle to beat Indiana at home. They had to struggle to beat them. So to me, they're a fraud.
So let me ask you a question. When the bums from up north go to Happy Valley and Penn State beat them, does that put them completely out of the playoffs?
No, they'll still be in because they still got the game against the Buckeyes at the end.
Well, they losing that, bro. That's a loss, bro. They taking L in that one, bro, for real. I'm calling it, and I do say it every year because that's my squad. Out of all the squads, out of all the sports, that's my squad right there, bro. And we not going down the last 4, bro. I'm just saying. And my top 4 would be just like they got them set up in the coaches poll. Georgia, because they the defending champs and they haven't lost. The bums, but the bums in trouble because they about to get put on probation. If you're on probation, you can't go to the playoffs because they done did the Bill Belichick.
Yeah, they're not going to get put on. Because the Big Ten, put it like this. Here's the thing, as far as that's concerned. The NCAA does not control the college football playoffs. ESPN controls that.
Money.
One. Number two, the Big Ten is not going to put them on probation because the Big Ten doesn't want their potential champion not to be able to play in the playoffs, so they're not going to do it.
They ain't
If
going
they do
nowhere.
do it, they're not going to do it to the off season and in fact next year.
Well, I'm gonna say this. If it was Ohio State stealing signs and recruiting people from Division II schools to, go steal signs from the teams that's coming into the Big Ten, Ohio State would not only be put on probation, they'd probably be put out the college football league. They'd have to go find another league to play in. That's how the biases is against Ohio State and for all these other teams. So don't you settle it on the field. 3rd Sunday in November. That's all I
So
know.
who was your other two? You had Georgia.
Oh, Florida State.
North.
Because I would put, actually right now, because Florida State is back, I would have Florida State. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the top 4 right there. And on the outside looking in, I would actually have Oregon. Because Oregon beat...
Washington beat Oregon.
Yeah, but that was one of them games that last guy had the ball win. And the last guy that had the ball win. And Washington's going to lose to Washington State. They're going to lose to They're gonna lose. That's that rivalry game at the end of the year that they have. And can you believe it? This is the last year of the Pacific Coast Athletic Conference, the Pac-12.
Arguably their best year because Washington, Oregon State, Washington State, and even no defense USC.
Utah is good too. Utah lost, but Utah is a good team.
Yeah, Utah. So they got arguably their best year. You can make the argument that from top to bottom, that's the best conference because the Big Ten. I mean, the Big Ten worst is exactly that. Although the Big Ten worst is full of just horrible teams, and even in the East, other than us, the team up north, and maybe Penn State. The rest of the East, you got Indiana, Rutgers, Michigan State. I mean, come on, that's
well, and I ain't gonna even go in there and start talking about Maryland and Rutgers. Should not be nowhere near the freaking Big Ten. They are not a Big Ten. They're not Big Ten schools because first of all, their athletic budgets can't handle what the Big Ten is doing. And I mean, I'd rather have Florida State in the Big Ten if we going way over to the East Coast.
Well, that was the money grab. Maryland and Rutgers are in the Big because the Big Ten wants the New York market,
Yep.
Rutgers, and the DC market, Maryland. That's what that was all about. Similar to why they went after USC and UCLA. So you think about it, the Big next year will have on lockdown the three largest television markets in the country: New York, Chicago. They already got New York and Chicago with Rutgers and Northwestern, and to a lesser extent, Illinois. And then next year they'll have Los Angeles with UCLA and USC. So that's what that's all about. I don't like this realignment. I just wish everything would have stayed the same like it was. But it's all about what the OJ saying about 50 years ago, for the love of money. That's all it's about, is money, money, money. So.
Well, that's all it is. That's all the playoff is. That's why they gonna expand the playoffs because they can get more money because they got more schools.
It's going to 12 teams, right?
Yep, they can get more money because they got more schools in it. But the Browns defense, they should have punted and let the defense either win or lose the game for them. And the way Geno Smith was playing, they probably would have won the game. But Kevin Stefanski, he too smart for his panskis. And I mean.
Well, see, here's the thing: the call itself, the play itself wasn't bad. The actual play, because if you look at the play, both David and Joko were open, but you have to call plays based not on whether it's a good play or not, but can the
quarterback get the ball there?
And P.J. Walker is an XFL quarterback, so you don't put the game in his hands to win or lose. Run the ball. If you don't pick up the 3 yards, just punt and try to pin them and make them come the length of the field to try to get in position to kick a game-time touchdown. To your point, you're right. The way Geno Smith had played from the second quarter on, I would have liked their chances. But, the argument could also be made, this was a game they should have won, but then you could make the argument that maybe they should have lost to Indianapolis. So I guess it balanced out. But the way they lost yesterday is what was painful.
Well, if you hanging your hat on the number one defense in the league, then I'm going to hang my hat on that defense. I'm not going to hang my hat on that offense because P.J. Walker, he ended up showing not only was he just a XFL quarterback, he wasn't a Division III quarterback. He couldn't get the ball to nobody. He was throwing at people's feet when it counted. And I'm done. Seattle won 24 to 20, something like that. I don't know. It's over.
Well, the thing is, if Watson does not come back and be somewhat, he's not going to be 100%, but if he's not someone close to 100%, they're in trouble because then you got to go with BJ or with DTR, who's a rookie, and that's not going to
DTR than that Walker choked, man. But then too, I don't know if you heard what they floating around. Bringing Jody Brissett back here. Why, I don't know, but they floating bringing that around before the trade deadline, which the trade deadline is this week, isn't it?
It's tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
So he's, just remember, for all those who clamoring for him to come back, remember he was 4-7 last year.
And
Now they're gonna say,
he's a backup.
"Oh, the defense was better now than it was last year."
Don't nobody want to hear that.
He's 4-7. Just remember that.
Oh, hey, trust me, bro. My thing is, dude, you getting $230 million. Jack Youngblood played in the Super Bowl with a broken leg. So, I mean, come on, dude. That's all I know. When it comes to people that, they got a hangnail, whether it's in this league or the NBA, then it's people that played out there. But,
Oh yeah, I won't even start talking about the fragile years. So, all right, well.
Hey,
I'll
actually,
let you go.
I got on the T-shirt from opening night for the Cavs. They let one get away against Oklahoma City. The number one Cavs fan that live in my building is Waverly Bowens. Thank you for the T-shirt.
Yeah, they did let that get away. You got 10-point lead with 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes left in the game. You're not supposed to lose that game. All right, man. Take care. Have a great show.
Thank you. See you later, bro. Thanks for calling. Keep on doing what you're doing. That's Roland from University Heights. Roland always bringing some knowledge. Actually,
Cleveland sports, man. I'm about done with Cleveland sports. I ain't put nothing on the.
you cannot bet on Cleveland teams on
I didn't put
FanDuel,
nothing on
DraftKings,
nothing
none
on
of
the
that.
Browns. I ain't messed with the Browns at all this week. I ain't messed with the Browns no more. I was
Don't.
I was talking to my cousin on the phone, and I was putting my parlay in, and I was putting Donovan Mitchell on there, and they cleaned White Tim off the slate. While I was putting it in, they cleaned him off of the whole ticket. Man, this that Cleveland shit, man. How you gonna take him off the ticket while I put my
Hey,
parlay in?
man, they either knew he
I
wasn't
said-
wasn't gonna
and I
cover that
didn't-
parlay, or he was gonna hit 80 points.
And it hit me. I was like, yeah, he ain't even gonna play tonight.
Well, he
I
played.
don't mind.
He played, but Shane Gildress Alexander is a dude y'all should watch, cause that dude can hoop, and he gonna be on an All-Star team again, and Oklahoma City is gonna be a lot better team than people giving them credit for. Oklahoma City gonna surprise a lot of people. They got a couple of dudes that's over 7 feet that they got for the Joker, even though nobody can stop the Joker.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say on that one. You can put the Joker on any parlay, triple-double parlay, over 10 rebounds, over 18 points. You could put the Joker on any parlay.
All the Joker about all his stats though, all his stats is dang on negative. So it's gonna take you about like you gotta bet
You
real
gonna
high
bet
on
some
the
money.
Joker.
Yeah, 'cause-
They ain't gonna make it easy with the Joker. Yeah.
No, of course not. Oh, no. Actually,
Even the Joker that scored triple double, I think that's on the negative side.
well, I mean, because he's the best player in the league. I don't care about Joel Embiid. He's the best player in the league, and I mean, they ain't just giving money away on FanDuel.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh, by the way, since we talking about gambling, today's midday Ohio lottery numbers. 624 was the pick 3. 2445 was the pick 4. And 60855 was the pick 5. If you got them, go get them. The Ohio Lottery Commission was all right with me. They gave me $150 on Saturday, and they gave me $150 before I came in here today on scratch-off tickets. So, Ohio Lottery Commission, thank you very much. I'd like to hit the freaking pick 5. Like somebody up on 79th and Cedar, they had it for 50 cents straight, $25,000. But yeah, so let me get this out the way. What else? Because we jumping on them phones at 216-939-5087. Actually, Myles Garrett bought part of the he bought in on the Cavaliers franchise. I hope he got more weight with him than Usher Cause I think Usher's still holding on to that 3%.
Yeah.
But 3% of an NBA team, you getting some money in the end, cause
Yeah.
they got marketing and all that other stuff. But yeah, Myles Garrett is part owner of the Cavaliers now. Not only did the Browns lose to Seattle, but the Miami Dolphins won, New York Jets won again. The Carolina Panthers, they finally won. They beat Houston, and they're the last team that hadn't won a game, so they won a game. Buffalo won on Thursday. The Jacksonville Jaguars are playing really good. They won again. I think that's 5 straight for those guys. New Orleans, Tennessee,
Yeah.
Dallas, them freaking bums in Dallas. They play Philly next week. Philly won. Again, Seattle beat Cleveland. Baltimore won. And Denver actually beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
And the LA,
People
the
don't
San
like
Diego
that.
Chargers won. They keep calling them LA Chargers. Them the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah.
But yeah, they beat what's his name, Mahomes and Kelsey and
Yeah.
what's that little girl, that skinny white girl? My brother called her Taylor Swift. He said that's a skinny white girl right there. He said I don't know what Travis see in her.
They ain't liking that though. They ain't liking that. The Chiefs lost to the Broncos.
Everybody penciled that in as a W, bro.
Yeah.
But guess what? They
But
gotta
they
play
said
the
your
games.
boy- Yeah, they said your boy wasn't even in game mode too. But they was like, they know it. He a top of the line athlete, so he different than everybody else. Cause they like he shouldn't have been down.
Mahomes.
Kelsey.
Oh, Kelsey.
Yeah, cause they
Travis
talking about-
Human.
Cause they was like, man, it's Friday night. You know, you supposed to be getting ready for the Sunday game. They said Kelsey always done took a flight. He always down there in Texas trying to watch the baseball game.
with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And she looking like a baseball bat about the leg. But yeah, I mean, and Kelsey, what did he have 60 yards receiving yesterday? I don't think so.
It don't even matter what they had. Like none of that put no W on that scoreboard.
Well, everybody that penciled in for a W took a L. Those are the results from the NFL this past weekend. Of course, Ohio State, they beat Wisconsin. They beat a good football team. I don't agree with Roland. I think Ohio State has had a tougher schedule than some of them other teams. Actually, Ohio State had a tougher schedule than Georgia. But I'm going with what they put out there. Georgia, the bums from up north, the Buckeyes, the best football team with the best band in the whole damn land. Ohio State, Florida State, Washington, Oregon, Texas, Bama, Penn State, Oklahoma. That's the top 10, and UT stays steady at number 19. So your cousin still ain't fooling with UT, huh?
Nah.
He a damn traitor. What's your cousin name? Get him on the phone, bruh. I gotta talk to him, man. Y'all ain't see UT play the other day?
Yeah.
They looked it pretty damn good to me.
Like I said, I want a little change on that. My favorite bet: 1 touchdown, 1 field goal each half. Tennessee.
Yeah, well,
a little change on that bet. That's my
UT
favorite
is a
bet.
good squad, man. They just had a couple of little hiccups this year, or they would have been up there in the top thing too. But let me say this: COVID is still here. It ain't going nowhere, and don't call me with that NBA crap because it's football season and the World Series is going on. In Texas and Arizona, they play tonight and tomorrow night, and the series is tied at 1-1. Texas Rangers, Arizona Diamondbacks, the World Series, period. Dusty Baker, Houston's manager, he retired. Now, Dusty Baker got a resume.
Yeah.
He won 3 Manager of the Year awards. He won 2 World Series. He was a manager for 26 years, and he was a player for 19 years. So, I mean, he going straight to the Hall of Fame. Them numbers right there just say Hall of Fame, because we ain't talk about his players as his numbers as a player, because they was damn good. But that's just what he did in the game as far as longevity and winning. So, Dusty, we always liked you. He always had that. You could tell he was like cool from the hood somewhere, because he always had that toothpick in his mouth, right in the corner. Dusty Baker used to bat with that toothpick in his mouth. And he just like, he's swinging around with his tongue, and you throw that ball up there, that ball was going the other way real fast. We gonna miss you, Dusty. We gonna miss you. But moving right along, I got that in. Justin Ross, he actually played for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think it was Wednesday, they told him to go home because he decided he wanted to put his hands on a woman. And you cannot put your hand on a woman and be somewhat of a high profile athlete, actor, whoever. Nick Bowden, same thing. Nick Bowden out. All right, let me see, moving right along. And your boy, Tennessee native got a little problem with, it's what's his name? Haslam.
Yeah.
What's his first name? Richard? What's Haslam's first name? Jim. Oh, Jim Haslam. And now, you don't get into no kerfuffle like Judge Judy be saying. I still don't know what a damn kerfuffle is, but Judge Judy said I like it. I think it's a fight. But he done got into it with Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway. Now, who you think gonna win?
Yeah.
Warren Buffett gonna win. And then Haslam said that which Berkshire Hathaway Warren Buffett owns, he said they devalue Pilot Flying J gas stations by 20%.
Yeah.
Go ahead on, Jim Haslam. You can't even run the Browns. Your wife running the damn Browns. So when you get home, put that apron on, bro. Get out of here. Let's see. Dusty Street, she passed away. Dusty Street was a DJ. She actually kind of trained Cat Boyd, who does a couple of shows live from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. When she joined Sirius Radio, and then Sirius, they do live broadcasts from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But Dusty was also in, she was in the music business. Dusty Street, she was in the music business from like the late 60s on up. She worked for a couple of radio stations in LA. She had Juice, she passed away. Her favorite line, what she always signed off with, was fly low and avoid the radar. Rest in peace, Dusty Street. Bingo Smith, he played for the Cavs when the Cavs first came, the inception, from the beginning. Bingo Smith was one of the, they got him from the San Diego Conquistadors or something. He was out there, then he came here. He played for the Cavs for 9 out of his 11 years in the league. Bingo Smith hit that shot against at the old Richfield Coliseum against the Washington Bullets to send the Cavs to the conference finals against the Celtics that year. And if Jim Jones wouldn't have broke his foot, Boston was not going to the finals. And y'all know I'm a Boston fan. But Bingo Smith, man, rest in peace. Bub got a real good Bingo Smith story, bro. But
Yeah.
I'm glad he's not here to tell it, because he would tell it. And you don't kick a man when he's down, put it that way. Adam Johnson. Now, y'all don't know who the hell Adam Johnson is, but Adam Johnson was 29 years old, and he was a hockey player. He got cut on his neck, throat area with one of the skates,
Yeah.
and he died. He bled out right there. That was oh my God, that was something. That was freaking something when I read that. He was 29 years old. He was playing in a professional league overseas. So, let me see. Tasha Butts. Tasha Butts was the head basketball coach at Georgetown University. She played at LSU. She coached at LSU. She was 41 years old. She had breast cancer, man. That cancer is shit. Pam Jackson, she was 65. She passed away from cancer. Let's see, who else? Oh, Craig Beastie Jones was 46. Craig B.C. Jones was in somebody's group. He had something to do in the music business. But I just want to get these two here out the way. Which, of course, one y'all been hearing about since the beginning, but Richard Mole. You know who Richard Mole is? Then, and what show did he play on? He was Bull on Night Court, the big, tall, bald-headed white dude that was the bailiff. And he was on a whole lot of other stuff too. But that was that's what made him. That's what put.
Bull was cool, man.
Bull was cool as hell. That's what put.
I used to watch the show cause of Bull.
That's the only reason. Him and the black girl that was up there.
Yeah, Marsha Warfield.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that was about it. John Larroquette was cool, but he was a pervert.
I ain't even seen that new. They came out with Night Court again and
A
brought
new one.
John Larroquette back. I ain't even peeped it yet.
I ain't watched it either.
I don't know why they just can't make no new show. Why
They
keep
can't
trying-
make no new
everybody
stuff.
keep want to relive their old childhood and whatnot.
They have no imagination in Hollywood. I hope when they was on strike, they was coming up with some new stuff because all they do is break the movies.
We can't relive the 80s and the 90s, man. We just gotta
Oh,
let that
okay.
shit go.
Like if y'all would do that, y'all might well relive the 70s. Cause that, I'm like, I'm still on, I'm still on, go to a meeting. But I'm still tripping for real, that when they bought the Wonder Years back,
Yeah,
and they
I
had
ain't
black
even peep it,
people.
though, but somebody told me they black.
they black. I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
time out. Now this
Yeah,
took place in the
man.
50s.
Yeah.
In the 50s, blacks didn't have no clout, and the whole family was black.
I mean, everything ain't a black and white issue. We ain't gotta be like, it's like I be hating that stuff, man. Like, everybody like, oh, we don't feel our dude, so we gotta have a black Santa Claus. Right, black Santa Claus is fake.
Just like the white
You
Santa
ain't gotta-
Claus.
You ain't gotta make a black Santa Claus. You ain't gotta make a black Wonder Years. Leave that alone, man. That's like you gonna have a black Leave It to Beaver.
Oh, don't do it. Please don't do it. Please, Lord,
Leave it
please
alone.
don't leave it alone. Because they canceled the Wonder Years. I think it was on for 2 seasons.
I wonder why.
No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. This is the Hustle and Wax Flow. We here. Yeah, and I'll say Richard Moore, he was a cool dude. And Matthew Perry passed away. They found him dead in a hot tub in his house in L.A. He was 54 years old. And Matthew Perry, they keep talking about
Chandler.
he was Chandler on Friends. But he was in 90210 Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
And they don't give him no love for that.
He wasn't popular with that, man.
What none of them motherfuckers except for Shannon
I mean,
Doherty.
the dude that played Luke and Brandon, the 2 dudes, they was popular. But yeah, Matthew Perry, he was low key.
He must have been new out the box then, cause
Yeah.
you just always heard about Shannon Doherty.
I was trying to think of the one game, dog. I was trying to go back and watch that. I couldn't remember. What's the name? It's right on the tip of my tongue, too. The one stuff where Denzel got his start. I was like, dang.
Saint Elsewhere.
Saint Elsewhere.
That was a
I
good
like,
show,
where- I was
man.
like, man, I need to go try to find this gun right here. I'm
Saint
trying to
Elsewhere
find
was
it.
a freak. The cast on Saint Elsewhere
Yeah.
outside of
I was like,
Denzel.
dang, well, I can't think of the name. I could have just Googled it. I was like,
Yeah,
well, I
but
can't think of the
you
name of the
see,
damn shit,
you're
man.
a type of person that got a brain that will say, okay, before I Google it, I will think. I don't just have to run straight to Google for
I was like,
everything.
what is the name of the show Denzel used to play on? I was like, man, I gotta find
Man,
it.
I used to watch Saint Elsewhere every week.
Yeah.
Every week.
Shows used to be
Howie
good back in
Mandel
the
was
day,
on
man.
there.
Yeah.
What's the dude name? The tall white dude. Can't think of his name. He
Shows used to be like, man.
man,
you
it was the
like-
cast. They had the cast, bro. Whoever
I
put that
remember,
together.
Back in the, that's what they trying to do, remake all this stuff, but it ain't the same, man, because life is different. Because I remember that's how it used to be. Like, you couldn't wait to get, you had to be home. Your show coming
When the
on.
show
You gonna
came
play-
on,
gonna
you was
play
at
that-
the house.
Yeah. You don't play that much. Now it's like, you know, people they trying to remake these shows, but don't nobody care about like
Cause the people they making
this
them for,
streaming, man. This streaming, people ain't gotta be home. You can catch it when you wanna catch it.
well, and that's why a big deal with the strike, the writer strike
Yeah.
out there in Hollywood, because they said with all this streaming and stuff, you know, them people the actors gonna be losing money.
Yeah. Then you
Uh,
just end up getting canceled and having only 3-4 episodes in the cut.
Well,
Like, man, y'all need to chill with all this.
don't nobody. I mean, come on. You
This
can't
streaming
keep.
is alright. It's cool because you can. I think for the go because you can go back and watch stuff. But y'all need to like figure out what y'all doing. Y'all got too many channels, man. Y'all got too much stuff going on. Y'all got football on HBO Max. Y'all doing
Football on 9 channels.
Y'all
You don't know
doing
where
way
to
too
find the
much,
game
man.
at nowadays.
Y'all doing way too much on Amazon Prime. Y'all doing way too much, man, with this streaming stuff. Chill out.
Yeah, what is it,
Shit.
Prime TV or whatever?
Yeah.
Everybody got, and then you ain't even talked about the regular channels, ESPN,
Yeah.
5, CBS, NBC, Fox.
And then they got their own streaming stuff. You
Yeah.
can stream, but then it's crazy because you can watch those. Like if you got streaming, if you stream, anybody stream, no. Like you got this stuff like what is it, Fubo and stuff like that.
Yeah, they got shit.
VTV, and it's like sign in with your subscription. Like why would I sign in with my subscription? This is Channel 5. What you talking about? What you talking about? They slick though.
They trying to
ain't
trick
slick,
you, man.
they- Yeah,
That's the
don't
trick
fall for
game,
the
bro.
banana in the tailpipe.
Well, you keep fooling with them
Subscribe.
networks.
Subscribe now or
That's
log
like
in.
Peacock. That's like Peacock. That's Channel 3. That's NBC.
Man, y'all tripping.
What is, everything on Peacock you can see. That's supposed to be on the ID channel.
Yup.
It be on the ID channel.
Like, only thing I got the Peacock, so I got somebody signed in, got their Peacock password. Only thing the
Don't say
Peacock.
that shit too loud.
Yeah, I know, cause they'll be cutting my stuff. They already done cut it. My Netflix talking about this ain't this household is not on this account. Netflix done got wires. This household is not on this
Yeah,
account.
Netflix,
this
you
TV.
losing too much damn
Yeah.
money. They said, no.
Yeah. But the Peacock game, man, the Peacock, you scroll down on the Peacock, they have every now and then new at the theaters. You don't have to go. But every channel got their new at the theater movies.
Yeah, HBO.
Paramount Plus and all, yeah.
Yeah, everybody got
But
that.
Peacock be having some pretty good ones.
Well, that all I know is the Wonder Years should have never been bought back for one,
Yeah.
and they shouldn't have been black for two. And I never watched Friends.
Who was? Cause what was one of them dudes? Wasn't the dude that played? What's his name? He was under Wonder Years.
Oh, I ain't never watched that
I
shit.
ain't never watched it either, but I was wanting to say dude that played on the movies. I always be doing the movies in Cleveland. What's the dude name that always be doing the movies in Cleveland? He did the Judas and the Black Messiah up here.
Oh, dang.
And the other, he played in that one, Judas and the Black Messiah, and he played in the other one that started out in Cleveland too. Was that the black dude and the girl that was on the run? The black dude and the girl.
I'm trying to think, cause I know Judah and the Messiah. That was an excellent, actually, a movie.
Yeah. He was the dude that played in what's his name, wasn't he? In Get Out. What's his name movie? Where the white folk got him.
Yeah,
So
well,
turn this, put a white folk in his body, in his brain.
well,
Oh,
it'll come to me. I mean, shit. When you get my age, sometimes you gotta wait and let it come. And then you say that people can go watch it at any time now and go back and stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah, VCRs and Betamax, and
Yeah.
you can film, record that shit and go back and watch that shit anytime you want it.
Yeah, that's what you had to do back then, though.
But let me say this.
It wasn't like that now, though, because now you just push it on. You just push a button and it come on. You don't know the real struggle of the VCR and the Betamax and somebody
No,
record
that was the
over-
real struggle,
Yeah,
bro. The
or
real
somebody recorded all your shit.
Your little
Yeah,
brother
you ain't got
done,
none of that. Yeah.
done put Teletubbies over half of your shit.
Yeah, you ain't got none of that, because like I say, you go back on demand streaming, yeah, it's there. Shoot, you go and be ready to watch your show. You ready? You got your popcorn, you got your drink, your food, and everything.
And
You got to
Teletubbies
sit
come
down.
on.
You sit down, you like, oh, what is this? Y'all recording over my stuff, man.
Teletubbies, come on.
Yeah.
But no, I was one, and like I said it sitting here before too. And I was in the military pretty much the whole time. But when I came home, when Dallas came on Friday nights, I wasn't doing nothing till Dallas went off.
Yeah.
And then when I started watching Falcon Crest after Dallas, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But then I was one that when my shows came on, like St. Elsewhere,
Yeah.
like Alf, because NBC was rolling back then.
Yeah.
Boy Meets World, ain't that the name of it?
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch them like back to back to back. And Mondays, and you can feel how you want to feel about me, but I watch Designing Women every Monday.
Dude, that was a good
People
one,
thought I
too.
was tripping when I said I like Alf, man.
And dude used to make that show. His name Meshack Taylor.
Taylor Anthony.
Yeah.
He said my unfortunate incarceration.
He used
And-
to make that show, man.
And if you get a chance, go back and watch the ones where
Entertainment, man.
Annie Potts, Delta Brooks, and Gene Smart, they was doing the Supremes with Meshack Taylor,
Yeah.
and they was in the contest, and Delta Burks came out there in blackface.
That probably that he had dealt with.
That shit was so funny, man.
They done hid that shit.
But then you know what? They was pretty open about things that they talked about
Yeah.
on that show. That's why I really liked it. But that one, when she came out there and Meshack Taylor, he was playing the guitar,
Yeah.
and the other two, they was out there like the background singers, and she put it in Diana Ross.
You remember dude did the whole movie in blackface. That shit, the Soul Man.
The soul, oh, that was something. That was the 70s, wasn't it?
Nah, that
early
was like
80s?
The 80s, yeah.
Yeah, that movie there
He
was
did the whole movie
in
blackface.
blackface.
Yeah, they don't play that stuff no more.
No, I don't think they ever. I ain't never seen no residuals on that boy.
Yeah, you do a movie in blackface now, man. They'll cancel your ass. You got canceled.
Quick.
Yeah.
But no, Hollywood has no imagination. We know that. Look at. They said they had to buy the Marvel comic books shit so they could just make Marvel comic book movies that don't
Yeah.
even match what was in the comic book.
Yeah.
They just making stuff up as they go along.
Yeah, they sure do shit that don't even be costume correct. Like you say, a whole different storyline.
And then people be buying it, hook, line, and sinker. You talking about the banana peel, the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah.
They be buying that shit hook, line,
A
and
whole
sinker.
different storyline.
So there was about 9 Batmans, and I only know 2.
Yeah.
But no, they'll figure it out.
And that new one, I thought dude was gonna do it some justice, man. I said, oh my God, my dude from Twilight
Nah.
about to kill this Batman. Man, that movie is hard. That movie trash. That movie about like the New York Knicks right now. Trash.
It's anywhere close to House Party too.
Man, it's probably about in the same boat. It's probably about right there. But only thing is they put a bigger budget into this shit. Like, dang.
Oh yeah, if it's a Marvel comic,
This wasn't even no
Batman
LeBron
or
money.
DC Comics, they put a lot of money into
This
that
wasn't
crap.
even none of no LeBron money. This was bigger than LeBron money, and they put this money in there. Somebody, and it's like, man, it's like this stuff went through like a bunch of committee. It went to a whole committee and got approved, and it's like, no, not one person was like, man, this shit trash.
Well, the
Not
one
person.
you know how you see the boardroom and the one dude at the head of the table, and all the yes men be over there, and they all
Yeah.
yes. That's all that happened. That's like in Milwaukee when they like, we need somebody to sing the national
Yeah.
anthem on a Sunday night.
It was like a whole bunch of people. This shit went through all the proper channels, and they was like, no, not one person was like, nah, bruh.
That's Flavor Flav, man. Come on, man.
Nah.
Y'all need to go see that, bro. I'm for real. That and when the Sugar Bakers, when Delta Burke came out there in blackface, they were singing "Ain't No Mountain High Enough." She came out there in blackface. I was like, oh shit.
Man.
But no, yeah, this is No Static Radio. This is the voice of the revolution. Hustle and Wax, we flowing over here. It was a lot of bad stuff went on. COVID is still here, of course. This girl seen me with a mask on yesterday in Dave's, and she was like trying to get a mask. She was actually trying to buy a mask in the store, and for some reason, I guess she didn't know what aisle they was down. So she seen me with the mask on. She came. She said, "Excuse me, do you have another mask?" I was like, yeah, I got one in my car. And I always park in that first place right there.
Yeah.
She said, well, I'm gonna walk out to your car. She just left her whole shopping cart, everything. Everything. I mean, I say everything, her purse was in there and everything. She just left it there by itself. Nobody watching it. So she came out, I gave her 2 masks. And cause when we was going across the street, she was like, yeah, I can't afford to get sick. All these people ain't coughing. She said, I had COVID last week. I'm like, what the, you walking up on me for then? You had COVID last week, you supposed to be at the house.
I don't know. People having COVID like the common cold now.
It's like the flu now. Actually, I got to go get my booster shot too. I got my flu shot. I got to get my booster shot.
The V.
When I go up there on Friday, I go to see the podiatrist. He's gonna look at my foot again and tell me to come back like in 3 to 6 months so he can look at it again. But it's all good. There was a mass shooting in Maine. Lewistown, Maine. Lewiston, not Lewistown, Lewiston, S-T-O-N. Everybody should have been heard about it by now. 18 people died. Did they ever catch that dude yet? Or is he still out here running around? Because I have not heard them say they captured this dude yet.
Yeah.
But he killed 18 people. He went to a bowling alley and shot that up. And then where else? He went somewhere else in a little town and shot that up. 50-some, 60-some people got injured. 18 people died. Lewiston, Maine. He was a military arms instructor. So you knew he know how to hit the target. But, I mean, they're going to take him alive, and he should be the first one to get a bullet. They should shoot him as like about 30, 40 times so he can feel like the other people that he killed felt like. It was a wild weekend, Halloween parties in Indianapolis, Naptown. A couple of people died. They shot it up. Of course, Chi-Town, Halloween party, shot up. 2 died in Tampa. It was a 16-year-old died. It wasn't at a Halloween party, but just some people that were shooting. And this is the worst one out of all of them. In San Antonio, these sisters, these girls came over these sisters' house, and they was like, how just ghetto niggas is. I'ma just say it, ghetto niggas like that. You come over to somebody's house, and you want to fight. Mm-hmm. So this gang of girls come over to these people's house, and the mother, she was like, no, don't go out there. If he told her daughter, but teenagers, young girls, they gonna do what they do. And the father, he was like, no, y'all not gonna fight my daughters. So in the midst of this melee, the father got shot and the mother got shot, and they both died. The father got shot and the mother got shot. They both died because some girls was fighting. Because they didn't like each other. They probably didn't even like each other for no reason. None.
Yeah.
But the 2 girls...
Social media shit.
Yeah, because the 2 girls their parents are dead. And the other one that did the shooting, they in Texas. They going to jail for the rest of their life. I don't give a damn how old you is. Texas is where they throw away the key state.
Yeah.
So, that's just was the weekend. That's all I'm going to say. We got to put guns down. Please put guns down. Please try to, because they ain't passing no gun laws in Washington. And actually, speaking of Washington, they said if the election was held today, it would be like a dead heat between Donald Trump, the felon, and Joe Biden, the invisible man.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris was on 60 Minutes yesterday. 60 Minutes actually had something that was real cool. And let me say this: there's a Navy warship, a real Navy warship. It got stuck down there at the Cuyahoga River, at the docks.
Yeah.
It's stuck. What if a war break out? They can't even get out. They need AAA. Mike Pence, he pulled out of the presidential race or the Republican nomination. He knew he wasn't gonna win. Like that lady said on TV, Mike Pence's candidacy was dead on arrival, and he didn't have no money. Wasn't nobody giving him no money. So, oh well, Mike Pence. I guess that fly ain't gonna get to fly on your damn head again. Where that fly at anyway? That fly was famous. You know that? When he was flying around Mike Pence during the debate.
Yeah.
And he was just poking Mike Pence in the eye. Mike Pence didn't even know. But that's just the type of person he is. A fucking idiot. A racist idiot at that. There was a person at Cleveland Hopkins Airport. And I guess they had an anxiety attack or something, they said.
Yeah.
Or they just jumped off the plane and ran on the tarmac. They had got ran over by a plane like the Coyote. But I'm like, how the hell you gonna, first of all, how you get off the plane and go run on the tarmac? And they must didn't take their anxiety attack pills. Tristan Thompson, who plays for the Cavs again, after he done been with the Cavs, the Lakers, the Bucks, the Utah, the Hooters, and all that, and he's supposed to be like this great father
Yeah.
to the Kardashian babies that he got with whatever her name is. But the other girl, because he got 2 babies with other women who he was sleeping with when he was with the Kardashian girl. She took Tristan Thompson back to court because he's $224,000, $224K behind in child support. And you just supposed to just pay that man and keep it moving, man. Them your kids. Ain't nobody to tell you to do what you did. You didn't have to sleep with that woman. If you did, you could have strapped it on there, buddy. You could have been a real cowboy and strapped it on, and then you wouldn't have all these kids paying child support. You better hope you stay in good with that damn Kardashian girl, because she gonna hit you harder for child support than any of these other women you working with. Tristan Thompson. He ain't even getting the game the other night. Let's see. What do I got? Oh, I had mentioned 60 Minutes. Kamala Harris was on there.
Yeah.
They had to me, because it was like the last couple of weeks, 60 Minutes has actually been a 90-minute show. But when they came back from the first 60 Minutes, they had an expose about the blues, the Delta blues to be exact. Because I've sat here and explained that the blues ain't just the blues. It's very different variations of the blues. It's like the Texas blues, the Delta blues, Chicago blues, you know that. But a lot of people just think the blues is the blues, just like people think rock and roll is rock and roll.
Yeah.
And so we just need to let y'all know.
But punk and grunge
and we listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers today, air
rockabilly.
Yeah,
all
I mean,
kind of stuff, yeah.
But so they had the expose was about, the blues, and they talked to somebody that was related to Robert Johnson, and as the story goes, Robert Johnson, he sold his soul to the devil to be a great blues musician. But his cousin, he was like, no, it didn't really happen like that. Last night on 60 Minutes. And I would advise y'all, if y'all really ain't hip, y'all need to get hip to Kingfish. Kingfish is a bad dude. He's from Clarksdale. And actually, and the reason why I focused in on it so deep, because my grandmama was from Clarksdale, Mississippi. And it's a stone's throw away from Memphis. So they talked about the Delta Blues, and that's where it was born, Mississippi, man. They had one club or blues spot down there it was called the Crack House. But then the coolest thing was Ground Zero is the club down there, and it's owned by Morgan Freeman. Yeah, that Morgan Freeman, y'all. But Kingfish, he was talking about, and a lot of people, the whole thing was about, okay, the blues is coming back, and they have people from Amsterdam coming over. This one lady, she moved there to sing the blues or whatever, but Clarksdale, Mississippi, man, is still freaking poor as hell.
There's a lot of Mississippi still poor.
Yeah,
as
well,
hell.
you know what? And I'll be honest with you. Mississippi is the poorest state in the union.
What they got going on? Do Mississippi got anything? Do they have?
They still got cotton.
What they got? Like, who is the Mississippi football team?
Nobody.
The baseball team?
Nobody.
The basketball team?
Nobody, unless it's the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss, Mississippi State.
Yeah.
And besides that, nobody.
Yeah,
But,
Mississippi, like I said, it's a lot of poverty going on in this.
In this whole country.
My mom got a house because we got my peoples was from Mississippi. Kosciuszko, Mississippi. That's where what's the name? Oprah Winfrey is from. Kosciuszko. That's where my people. Some of my people. It was my grandmother's on my mom's side. My grandmother's family. So her sister had lived down there. They all dead now, but her sister. And we used to go down there and visit my grandmother's sister and stuff down when we was young. When I was younger. But then it's like I hadn't went down there since I was younger. And then it's like. Probably right before I came up here, 2011, when they had started, you know, they had died, and she left the house to my mom. They still got land and stuff down there, and then my grandmother gave her part of the land and split it up between the kids. And my grandmother's sister, her part of the land, she gave all of it to my mom with the house on it. And it's crazy because my sister went down there to help her, you know, clean out the house and all that. And then she was like, man, they just now got like dirt road. I mean, they just now got like paved roads.
Paved roads.
But still, like she said, the little section where the house is on, she's like, that's still, it's about a little section, about like a mile that still ain't paved. She's like, yeah, it's still red dirt though on this part. But she's like,
Red
they finally
clay,
got
baby.
the road. They finally got the roads paved. Like what? Like in 2000, it's like 2011, man.
Well, I mean, Mississippi is not the most progressive state in the union, but you know what they good at? They good at canceling rights for black people. They still good at that. Because the one dude, they asked him, well, when did you start, you know, playing the guitar? And he was like, well, I've been playing it since, I don't know, I was about 3. So I was working in the cotton field then. And they of course, they showed the cotton, and I was like, man, please. But the thing about it, and please, y'all, check out Kingfish, because they say this dude, and I think, because I've been listening to him for years, and they said it out loud yesterday, he the best thing since B.B. King. And I don't give a damn what nobody say, listen to him and see. Because then he do, he do different genres of music too. I mean, he a blues man, but he'll take your shit and turn it into a blues song real quick. You know, and they say, well, people with the blues, he only 24 years old, first of all. People that sing the blues, they got stories to tell. Well, Kingfish, he said, I got stories to tell too. And he took them around Clarksdale, Mississippi, where he was born, and how poor it was. And he said he sing about this right here. He also has a school down in Clarksdale where these kids, they go and they learn instruments. They learn about the blues, they learn about the history of the blues, they learn about music, period. And I was like, well, that's a good thing, man, because you giving kids opportunity. And, you know, it's like the opportunities, you know, it's a lot of opportunities here. People just don't take advantage of them. I'm just going to say that. Because with unemployment being like 3% or 3.5%, that means there's a whole lot of damn jobs somewhere. But then they're going to say, but unemployment in the black community is like 11%, because y'all don't want to go get no damn job. Y'all too good to work a real job and learn what work ethic is about. Y'all ain't going to college. Y'all ain't going to the trades. So what you gonna do besides, welcome to Wendy's, may I help you? Could you pull up to the next window, please? You ain't doing that. You ain't doing nothing but that. Or, you know, if you get lucky and you get into a school system and you the custodian, sit your ass over there for 30 years and make you some money. But, I mean, Mississippi is like terrible. And like I said, the only reason why I focused in on Clarksdale was because that's where my grandmother was born and raised until she moved up this way. And the house she lived in is still standing. Still standing. And my grandma was born in 1911, something like that. She was around for a long time because she died, she was 92 in her sleep. She had a damn good run. My grandmother went blind halfway through her life, and she worked in a store. My grandmother was blind and could count money. I was like,
so, what's his name? Ray Charles. He said,
yeah.
That'll be right.
A lot of people don't understand that they still have skills.
Yeah.
You know, my grandmama used to count money. I'm like, well, and I got some slick ass cousins and my brother. They was like, well, they gonna try to trick somebody.
Yeah.
And she say, I know what I gave y'all. I gave y'all a $20 bill, and I know how much change I'm supposed to get back too.
Yeah.
Bust they bubble, thinking they were gonna get some free shit. Ain't no free shit with grandma. But no, that was a good expose on 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes is one of those shows also that I used to watch religiously, especially when I was in the Air Force. And then even before I went in the Air Force, I watched this every Sunday because it was informative and it was real, man. You know, and I mean, it's the originator because now you got Nightline and 2020 and Investigative Discovery and Oxygen and all that. 60 Minutes is the originator. And they still bring it. And they bought it last night. Cause they interviewed not only Kingfish and dude here, Robert Johnson's cousin, but Morgan Freeman, and you know, I mean, cause sometimes it's bad, and you feel bad, cause Mississippi still messed up like that. Cause see, they are still the federal government money that's there to help those people and build volleyball courts at Mississippi State University for Brett Favre's daughter, and the governor who had got out of office. They were stealing these millions and millions of dollars, man. And you wonder why Mississippi just gets some damn paved roads in 2010? That's the reason why. And another thing about Mississippi was the one who started, the state that started pressing the Supreme Court about abortion in 6 weeks versus 9 weeks versus 18 weeks. If you could try to get an abortion in Mississippi, you going to jail. Quick. But see, and
anytime your damn state got a damn known song talking about crooked letters and humpbacks, you already know.
The blues.
Yeah, crooked letter humpbacks. There, you already know there's some
blues
shit going on.
But yeah, but they put you in jail for nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and they try to realize
It's worse than Ohio.
Ohio.
Mississippi.
y'all done left out the middle of the whole damn word, Mississippi. The fuck y'all talking about?
Yeah.
But at least in Texas, if somebody have an abortion, you can snitch on them and still get 10,000.
Yeah.
You can still be a op, what they call it, what Mike Epps called it, a confidential informant.
Yeah.
Do what you do, you get $10,000
Yeah.
if you snitch on somebody or write them out, whatever you want to call it, in Texas. if they getting an abortion.
I just tell some confidence.
Confidential informant.
Yeah.
I think they call that shit a rat. Pretty much a rat where I come from. But no. And I mean, Clarksville ain't nowhere from Memphis. And cause well, she won't pass away. My mom and cousin, Miss Hattie Mae. Everybody got somebody in their family named Hattie Mae.
Yeah.
And she stayed in right across the border in South Haven. You could spit in South Haven and it'll land in downtown Memphis. That's how close it is. And you know that long bridge that run through the city? I think it go from Mississippi to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Man, I'm riding on that boy, man. I'm like, and then the wind was blowing.
Yeah.
It was getting a little shake in the game. I was like, oh no, we gotta hurry and get off this bridge, bro. But there ain't nothing down there but the Mississippi. That's it. But yeah. Y'all check out Kingfish. Bad dude, man. 24 years old. And he can play. Moving right along. I don't know what's on Jimmy Haslam's mind, bro. You can't fight Warren Buffett in Berkshire Hathaway. You just can't. I don't care how much money you got, bro. You are going to lose. Magic Johnson, and they say this goofy stuff like Magic Johnson is the fourth athlete, even though Magic Johnson ain't played since what, 2007, something like that,
Yeah.
to become a billionaire. Y'all don't know what Magic Johnson was doing. Y'all don't know. Y'all can't count his pockets. The man could have been a millionaire, but he's the fourth one. So who is it? Mike, Magic, LeBron, and who the hell else? I don't know. They said four, so I ain't gonna worry about that. And let's see what we got. Let me see. Y'all gotta do something about these fucking shootings, man. All over the country. And it ain't even safe for kids to go out trick-or-treating no more, man. They have them all over the country now. They call them trunk or treat.
Yeah.
Where they go to like shopping centers or whatever, and people, they open up their trunks and they give the kids candy. Not that that's all safe, but the kids can't even go trick or treat no more, man. They can't put on their costumes. They can't go out. They can't have no fun. The bag snatchers can't go out, snatch bags. You know that. I mean,
Yeah.
it was and
Bag snatchers.
and-
Yes, man.
oh yeah, if you get to a certain age, when you stop trick or treating, you become a bag snatcher.
Yeah.
And then I think this one of they things, because I ain't never do it, but throw the toilet paper all on people's houses and trees.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't never did that, because I take the toilet paper out of my house, boy.
Yeah, wasn't no gain in that. They like, who do that? We don't know, we was poor as kids and we ain't had no money. We was hustling for our little money, cutting yards and stuff. So man, we wasn't about to be spending our money to just cause no destruction.
Yeah,
Like,
eggs in
yeah.
people's cars,
Yeah.
good eggs that you could be eating.
Ain't nobody got time for that. We trying to get money, not spend money. You know, we said we'll steal your bag. We'll take your bag and then sell your candy. At school the next day selling candies. Selling an hour later for 5 cents a piece. That what we was on. I don't know what y'all, that was that other mess, yeah, people.
Yeah, that was
You know
my
that
fault.
was going on. That shit wasn't going on in the hood.
Nope.
We were hustling. You know
I ain't
that.
see nobody with toilet paper all on no trees, all on no houses. Now they will egg your car in the hood
Yeah.
if they don't like you.
Yeah.
Some immature ass black people, they go buy like 4 dozen eggs and just throw eggs at people's cars. Cause one day,
Yeah.
and it was some years ago, and I was driving, and it was Halloween. Actually, it was Halloween night, And I'm cruising, I'm going to this little set. And then all of a sudden, I hear something say, I'm like, what the hell? And I looked up, they was egging my car, man.
Yeah.
You think I ain't turned around? I was gonna
Right.
drive up on the sidewalk and kill them people.
Yeah, I ain't never get into it, but that's what they started. As I started getting in my 20s and older teens, and what they would start doing, they start to paintballing people.
Yeah, oh,
The
man.
paintball gun came out and they start shooting people, call it the
Yeah.
paintball gun.
And leaning out the car shooting people with the paintballs. I'm like, see,
Ain't nobody got time for that, man.
yeah, you can't, everybody just can't give everybody no ideas or no stuff. You just can't do it. Some people ain't gonna act right. There's a couple of people that pulled them paintball guns out on people, and the other people had real guns.
Yeah.
So, all I know is your mama is a hoe. But, let me see, where am I at? Let's see, where we at? Jim Harbaugh and them and Roland said that Michigan them they ain't going on probation. They getting put on probation. It's the second time. Jim Harbaugh was suspended the first 4 games of the season for some shit. Now they get back in some other shit. If they don't suspend them, man, and then the NCAA came out and said, oh, if Jim Harbaugh want to run to the NFL and take an NFL job, we still gonna penalize his ass. So you can run, but you can't hide, baby. Again, Texas won, Arizona won. It's the World Series. Usually the World Series is over with in October. They call it the October Classic. Well, now it don't end till November. If they go 7 games, it's gonna be like November, whatever. So, tune in on Fox or TBS or Hulu or wherever you find out your baseball at. Jessica Alba. I ain't even heard from Jessica Alba in about 40 years. She went dressed up as Britney Spears. The whole Britney Spears, not the nice Britney Spears. See-through shit on and said she got a lot of attention. Well, I guess so. You went as Britney Spears. And she said it, the whole Britney Spears. Not the good Britney Spears. Somebody else went dressed up as the good Britney Spears too, one of their friends. Oh, I should have mentioned this last week. Amy Winehouse, Back to Black, that song, first song with 1 billion streams. 1 billion streams. Now, I don't know how much her estate's still getting money for that or what, but 1 billion streams? Wow.
I thought that was already done.
But they, you know what, and I might have to check that, but I know that song, Back to Black,
Yeah.
it had 1 billion streams last week. And I wanted to mention that, just, we was moving so fast last week.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to check and see if it was the first. Did they say it was the first or what? But it might not have been. It might have been something else that was the first. But it ain't too many songs that has done had 1 billion streams, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't too many of them done did that.
Cause I think what's his name might have did it. That is not popular amongst
Oh, the
adult-
Baby Shark.
Yeah, not popular amongst the adult community, but I think that Baby Shark hit 1 billion. Like,
Yeah,
way back
I
then.
think they did too. What, a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby Shark, but that don't count. That was goofy.
Hey, it counting somebody's pocket.
Yeah, well, somebody getting paid.
Count somewhere.
So, but yeah, oh,
So that ain't song, ain't nothing but I'm writing me a song with 2 words. It's got to be a hit.
and it was a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. What was I getting ready to say? Hey, this is it. Oh, and not only did Flavor Flav sing that damn national anthem
Yeah.
like he was a pro.
That might go up to 1
Good guy. Oh yeah, it's gonna be between him and Carl Lewis.
billion.
But
Oh, man.
the Milwaukee Bucks gave Giannis Antetokounmpo a 3-year, $186 million extension.
Yeah. They
Kev-
say the highest paid Milwaukee Bucks. They said, man, when is it gonna stop with Giannis though? I mean, but he is, like they said though, they said at least he is after earning it. They not giving him no money and he just sitting on the side like Deshaun Watson. He earning his money. But
Oh,
they
yeah.
they done gave Giannis the damn keys to everything. They brought his
Yeah.
family over here. They say his brothers is taking up 2 spots on
On
the
the
roster.
team.
Yeah, they said his brothers is taking up 2 roster spots. They got his parents over here because they was almost applied for the visa for the 3rd time. They like, after you apply for the visa for 3 times, you can't come
It
over here.
strikes you out, baby.
Yeah.
It's like baseball.
So they got his parents over here. They brought his parents over here. They got his brothers on the roster that don't even play.
The one that on Milwaukee's team,
Yeah.
he real sorry, man.
And they giving him
Some millions.
all the millions. Then they got a spot. They said the Antetokounmpo Bros spot that they got in the stadium there. They like, man, they just giving Giannis whatever he want. But I ain't mad at him.
Well, Giannis told him he was gonna leave when his contract was up a few
That's
years
why
ago.
They gave him all his
And they
stuff.
said,
Yeah.
and in his contract, he said, my brother owned the team.
Yeah, both of them, 2 of them.
Well, one played for the Lakers, then the other one did come to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
2
how you gonna call the shot like that, bro?
They said, man, Milwaukee they gave up 2 roster positions for his brothers to sit on the
just
bench.
be on the
bro.
bench looking like him.
What kind of team do some stuff like that?
And then he talking about he from France.
Like, there's 2 people that can. Yeah, it's like, man, when you get to looking, like I get to studying these stats, man. Ain't nobody in the NBA from America. You know, from Cameroon, from France, from Greece.
Joel Embiid.
Bruh, these-
And all of them that talking that Cameroon and Greece shit, they're all from Africa. Even though Cameroon is in Africa. But the
Man.
thing is, ain't none of y'all from France,
I got to
England.
looking, I was like, dang, does anybody play in the NBA from America?
No.
Besides Julius Randle, goofy.
And LeBron.
That was hard to watch, man. I was watching the Knicks, man. Julius Randle, bruh.
Oh, he, oh my God.
If you don't get your act together, that was like, ooh wee.
And they gave him some money a couple of years
I
ago.
was like, bruh, I can get out there and do some of that.
All you gotta do it like this. All he do is like this.
He is out of control. It's like his feet and his hands don't move together. Like his feet and his hands be in disagreement when they be trying
I know
to
he
move.
be shooting a lot of bricks.
Like, man, yeah.
He be throwing up some bricks.
And then dude, Bronson, y'all was the Knicks, man. Y'all,
And they beat the Cavs last year in the
Trash.
playoffs.
y'all trash, man.
Well, they ain't gonna do as good this year as they did last year. But, and besides, it's football season. Who gives a damn about the Knicks?
Yeah.
Um,
I was all saying, hopefully it'll get together. I mean, they did what they was supposed to do to get me my money. Cause I'm glad I went
Well, don't
assist.
be
Cause he
counting
gonna
on
throw
that.
him assists. He gonna throw, Julius gonna throw some assists cause he ain't shooting, he ain't hitting. So he was on point with the 4
Well,
assists that I had on 4.
let me say this. Don't get happy with that because they will be disappointing you somewhere down the road if you
Yeah.
fool with the Knicks and
Yeah,
Julius
I mean,
Randle.
that's one thing I picked him for, cause you know I'm 25 legging these parlays, 20 legging. So I gave him a chance at the 4 assists, and I was like, yeah, I'm glad that I didn't pick anything else, cause ooh, they hot garbage. Hey, ooh wee, yeah.
They're a little bit more than hot garbage.
Then they was playing what's the name too? Them dudes, they ain't have nothing for them.
Who was the
Surprised
Knicks
me.
play? I know they played
They was playing
Boston.
New Orleans, man.
Oh shit, they should have beat New Orleans.
Man, they ain't had no way for dude them down there in that hole. Dude slick, man. New Orleans got too much size on them.
Yeah, they got what's his name? The big dude is back. Then they got Herb Jones. They got
Zion,
Ingram,
Zion.
Big Zion. They got a lot of people, man, on their squad because they made the playoffs last year without Zion.
Yeah.
Now Zion is kind of back, so
Yeah.
we gonna see what happens.
Yeah, he was knocking Randall all around. He like a little rag dog. Get out.
Yeah, hey, I mean, That's not too hard to do, because Zion Williams is not a little boy.
Yeah.
So then, like I was saying to somebody, I was talking to somebody about a week or so ago, you know, he been having injuries ever since he entered the league. And he was injured at Duke, too. For that 1 year he went to Duke. But he weighed too much
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
for
You
his
gotta think
ankles
about
and
that.
his feet.
You gotta
Basketball,
think about all that quick movement, and you got it's some more. You got some more jiggle and some more force behind that. When you move, you got a little bit more body coming behind that.
damn right.
So you say that shit, them knees and them, that ain't meant to be, but it's useful because like I say, you boxing out, knocking one down, but you gotta get
You
that.
jump up and you dunk and you got to come down on your
Yeah.
ankles and your knees and stuff.
Yeah.
Woo, Lord, man, that ain't. And all the problems he had is with his feet.
Yeah.
And he had one little knee issue, but all his problems he been having is
All
with
of them
his feet.
dudes, man, that be big like that, kind of big body, and be
The
stocky.
only one who never really did that
Yeah,
I can
right.
remember was Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Barkley.
Barkley,
The only
he
one.
he didn't never
All
had
them
no
other
injuries.
Dudes, man, I don't want dudes be big like that. Shoot, they be big. It be nice size, but they'll be the wrong body to be making quick moves with.
Yeah, I mean you
My
coming
dude,
down.
man, I hate he never got to play good, man. He was another one of them Grandma Ma.
Oh, that was my dude, man.
Hey,
Larry Johnson from the Running Rebs.
yeah.
And he I'll be kicking it with him on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he be putting some good stuff up there, man. But yeah, he hurt his back, but he can't, and he still played a lot of years. But before he hurt his back,
Yeah.
Grandmama was flying, slamming on,
Yeah.
dogging people, because he was like, he was built, he had the body.
Yeah.
He had the body, wasn't an inch of fat on that dude, man.
He got up getting hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt,
I
man.
wonder what happened to some of those big men though. Like remember Grandmama? Whatever happened to them big dudes, Glenn Randalls and all them dudes back in the day, man. Some of these dudes just fell off. You know what
They
I'm
just disappeared.
saying?
Okay, we got this on Threads, Instagram, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. This is the Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. Guess what? This is terrestrial radio. This goes everywhere and a lot of places. We had Tara Bass from Milwaukee, Wisconsin call in. She won the contest from The Live, from Roxanne and Tamara Freeman. She won a handmade specialized compact. And for all you young ladies that don't know what compacts is, well, don't ask your grandma because your grandma ain't but 39. She don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like a little mirror, like little handbag you can put makeup on and stuff like that. That's what a compact is. I hate that I have to inform you all of this and laugh, but oh well. And let me send this on Threads. Put this down thing on Threads. Oh, what the hell?
Giannis untempted cool ball with Flavor Flav.
I know they took some pictures after the game. They had to, man.
Giannis. Oh man.
Oh man, yeah, man.
That might have been Giannis's idea. The way it's saying anybody that got their brother taking up 2 roster spots, and probably was Giannis probably said that shit.
He was like,
y'all better give Flavor Flav
A
to sing the
shot.
national anthem. I'm leaving. It had to go there like that. It's like, yeah, y'all better have Flavor Flav sing the national anthem. I'm leaving.
yeah, you know what? I never thought of that one, but yeah, I think that could be a strong possibility that Giannis did call that
Because there's
shot.
no other way they could have got past like 2 of those levels, man. And he's trying to see, like, somebody was like, Giannis, see how much power you got. And somebody was like, man, I'm going to give Flavor Flav to sing the national anthem. And it was a joke at first. They was trying to
And
see,
then when Flavor Flav showed up with that green and white on,
yeah.
I wonder wonder if Flav's still sober.
And then Giannis said, I told you
I
I'd
told
make
you I
it
could do
happen. That had to be how it went down, man, because there's no other possible way I can think of how this
Well,
shit
I
went
actually,
down.
I had to, when I think about it, I have to agree with you, just based upon the fact that nobody couldn't have pulled no shit like that unless it was the best player on the team.
Yeah.
The general manager couldn't do it.
Like if I was working in the office that make all the decisions of who we going to get the talent to go, and if I'd have mentioned Flavor Flav, that would have been like, this is your last day. Don't even come to work tomorrow. It's your last day. Go on, do another one.
Well,
So it had to be Giannis. He had to pull that.
you got that 100% right, bro. As soon as you wouldn't even get the flavor out your mouth. All you would have said was flavor. And that would have been, oh, bro, you can pack your stuff up today.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
But,
They'd be like, you ain't got no cousins or nothing. You ain't got no cousins that sing in church or nothing. We'd rather have your sister that sing in the choir.
well, I know Flavor Flav, and then they had to pay Flav probably to do that. They had to give Flav some money.
Hey, don't care, man. Flav need attention and give me a dang flavor. I'm gonna make money out of it anyway. Just give me a flight there and don't fly me American.
Yeah, he can't get on American no more.
Don't fly me
They're
American.
more Boosie badass.
This book, we gonna fly in a hotel room, little pocket chain.
Yeah, that man. Oh man, that's funny, bro. Oh man.
Little box.
Well,
What the hell else be going on? Nothing else going on in Wisconsin. What else going on in Wisconsin?
Milwaukee is the Madison is pretty live up where the University of Wisconsin is.
Yeah.
They party on there. Besides Madison,
But you don't hear
and-
nothing about Wisconsin. Green Bay, nothing.
nothing.
They doing terrible.
Milwaukee.
So it's just like, man, we need something about Wisconsin. We need to make the news.
Oh,
We
they
gotta go
they
viral.
found something really good to make the news up in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, bro. Cause first I thought it was Boosie Badass. I'm like, I know Boosie ain't about to sing no damn national anthem. And then I looked. I'm
I
like,
couldn't believe it either.
That
But
was
then the
Flavor
stuff that
Flav.
took place afterwards, though, man, when I seen it on the nightcap, the Monday nightcap, man, oh my gosh, Shannon Sharp and Ocho, man. Do you ever be watching that?
yeah, I'll be
The
watching
Monday
it
night.
sometimes, man. But sometimes I just had to walk away. You know, cause I
Oh.
watched it when Brittany, what's her name, Brittany Renner, was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different one.
That's the Shay Shay, the Shade
yeah,
Room.
that's the Shay Shay. Yeah, the nightcap, the Monday nightcap is him and Ocho. Oh man, that shit be funny. He always be he be cracking on Ocho. Ocho, he be getting his feelings hurt. He get mad.
Well, look at how he dressed.
He be getting mad, man.
Look how he dressed, and he changed his name
Shut
to
it, man.
Ocho Cinco.
Shut it. He know how to push people, but he messy, man. Shut it,
Yeah,
Sharp
he
a
do.
messy
He
dude,
do
man.
know how to push people's
He a
buttons.
messy dude. He just be messy. all the
That's
time.
why I was glad he got signed to First Take,
Yeah.
because you notice they done told Stephen A. Smith down. He can't handle Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Stephen A.
Yeah.
He can't handle because you can't talk over him.
I said if it was what's his name, I said if the nightcap, if Ocho Cinco and what's his name was in the same room, Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp was in the same room, I bet Ocho try to fight him. Try to fight him, man.
Well, if he get talked about that bad, man, you only gonna take with so much, man, before you decide you want to scrap.
They always bring it back though. They always bring it back with Shannon be pushing his buttons, man. It'd be funny.
But he can't push like Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp is like, he just like one of them dudes that you hate to be in class with him because he got the best mama jokes. He got the
He
best
messy,
cracking on
yeah.
you jokes.
And about to mess with everybody. You like you would target to it. Everybody can get it.
Yep. That's one thing about him. He's like that. And I'm like, and I mean I noticed that, and I don't know if other people noticed that, but he got on my nerves when he was in Denver. Ooh, when he played for Denver, and his brother is the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Sterling Sharp is quiet to himself, very intellectual. See, Shannon Sharp tried to be smart, but he he a little on. Well, they from South Carolina. Do they got hoods in South? Yeah, cause your boy from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Y'all Moran.
Right.
Y'all Moran from there, so
Yeah.
maybe they from the same spot.
Mr. Shoot 'em up, bang bang.
He need to get John Morant on the show. Cause I'm like, he just like a little, like freaking hoodie, man. And I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it.
I'm building my little pile too. I can't wait for you to come back, John Moran. I bet your number's gonna be high. They're gonna
I
have a
got
lot
John
of pluses.
Morant on my fantasy basketball team.
They're
He's
gonna have a lot of
suspended.
pluses by your name the first couple of games. I'm gonna run it up. I'm gonna run it up real good on you.
Actually, I got
Don't
to check my
disappoint me, man.
I got to check my fantasy stuff because and I got to figure out when he coming back too. But I got some
think
good
it's
players.
Right around
I hope it's before Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
Day, right around in there somewhere.
I hope it's before Valentine's Day. Shit.
Yeah.
But James Harden was asked, please don't come to the games. And when they was getting on the plane, I think they was going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
They told James Harden, you can't get on the plane.
Yeah, you told me you can't get on. What they doing about the home game? They ain't messing when they was out.
He can't come to the building.
Yeah, they gonna put he on trespass. Yeah, got us a worse predicament than Ja. At least Ja can come to the games.
But James Harden could buy a ticket
Yeah.
and he could sit there. You can't, if he bought a ticket, you can't tell him to leave.
Yes, you can if you're on that trespassing list. You sure can tell him to leave and take him to jail. And take her to jail. Talking about, oh,
Man.
you thought you was slick. You going to jail. He gonna buy him right out though, but just what it is. You thought
Man,
you was
James
slick.
Harden, he could be with a little baby. Then he can kick it, man.
They were like you thought you was slick, bro.
It's like when you sneak in the movies and you the only one that had no money and you sitting between your friends and you done slumped all over when they
James
come
Harden,
flashing the light.
Done shaved this beard off in disguise. They got disguise on. Like, man, James, we know that's you just because you shave your beard.
James Harden, man, I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
And they didn't say, they told him he's not suspended. They just asked him not to come to the facilities around the team and stuff. So he's still getting paid. James Harden make $34 million this year.
Yeah.
So he's still getting a check every 2 weeks, and y'all ain't getting none because y'all suspended. If you suspended, you don't get no check.
Yeah.
Y'all losing over $1 million, almost $2 million on this. And Giannis' brother's still on the team. They should suspend him. They said they still having some issues with James Brown. I thought they buried James Brown ass.
Yeah.
People still fighting over James Brown shit. And now they talking about James Brown was murdered. If the cops didn't shoot him when he was running, when he was on that PCP,
Yeah.
James Brown did not get murdered. That's all I know.
James Brown's a funny dude, man.
Oh, James Brown, real funny.
Yeah.
Just
Yo,
think-
that one picture though when he had that bunch out when he run from the cops on that PCP, shooting shit up. That one interview though when he was talking about let's talk about love, baby. The man world. Man, that too, he was high. James Brown, man, that man.
James
I
Brown
don't
was
think
the
they
dude,
did that. What's his
man.
name, man? I don't think they did that. Even though, you know what I mean, Chadwick Boseman, man, shout out.
Rest in
R.I.P.,
peace,
man.
baby.
But you didn't do that movie good enough, man. It was a good
Well,
movie.
not there. Because James
Yeah.
Brown,
James
that
Brown
James
was-
Brown
It
movie
was
should
in
have
the way,
been.
yeah, it was in the way of more shit. Like,
Oh, he was in a whole lot of more
yeah.
shit than Ray Charles, because they should have
Yeah.
made that on a level like that Ray Charles movie.
Like, there's some documented stuff that y'all didn't put in that movie. There's some shit that's documented.
Police chases.
Yeah, police chases, interviews that y'all should have put in that movie. There's some stories I done heard with people like Bootsy Collins and stuff. And I heard
People
him.
used to work for him, the
Yeah.
Isley brothers.
What's the name? He came up here. He was talking about him. George Clinton. It's some people that's doing.
Oh, they used to
Yeah.
work for
There's some
James.
people that's got some stories about James Brown. It's like it ain't your fault as an actor because you were just acting out what they
You did the script.
that they
You did
gave
follow
you.
the script.
Yeah, so you did good. So no, nothing against you, Chadwick Boseman. But
Oh,
there was a
never
lot
that.
more. There should have been a lot more going on in that movie. You know? There should have been a lot more. Man.
Yeah, fooling with James Brown. It could have been and it should have been. But I'll say this. My first concert, and I've been to 200 concerts, man, in my lifetime. My first concert, I was 10 years old at Public Hall. My mother bought me and my brother, his birthday May 5th, mine's the 6th. She bought us tickets to see James Brown. And I was the biggest James Brown fan then. I used to could do the James Brown.
Yeah.
But, and we went, and it was a hell of a show. I mean, James put on a hell of a show. And I'm like, damn, I like this live music shit. So, damn, then we went to see Jackson 5. But I wasn't really, they didn't do much for me. But it was good now, but they didn't do much for me. So, but James Brown turned around when he was facing the band, and they said he was doing this. And then everybody was thinking he getting on the beat on the one.
Yeah.
James Brown was finding everybody $5 that wasn't on the one. That was his move. I was like, oh, hell no, James. You taking people's money, and they out there doing their job. James was a piece of work, man.
Yeah, he was.
But I'm glad I went and saw you, James. I never forget it. And anybody else who seen James Brown over the next 40 years after that, I know you'll never forget it. Because when he came out with Living in America, I'm like, James Brown done went straight coon. But he got paid, man. That song, you know how much money that song made?
Yeah.
Off the Rocky movie?
Yup.
I'm like, James was in a slump, but then he made that song. James wasn't in no slump no more, but about a month later, he was running from the police on PCP. James Brown liked it to wet, and his hair looked it like it, too.
Yeah.
His process, man, if he wasn't going on stage, his process was nappy as hell, and the kitchen was really through.
Yeah.
But we love you, James. Tyler Perry just spent some money, and he got, well, you know he bought that. What did he buy that shit? BET and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, where's it at? I got it on here, because it's important. Tyler Perry is an important type of dude. Where are you, Tyler Perry? I got you somewhere on my notes. Dusty Baker. Oh, Netflix. He signed a deal with Netflix for like 6 films and 688 is one of the movies. Mia Culpa with Kelly Rowland is another movie, and it got like a World War II movie that he doing. So Tyler Perry about to get some Netflix money.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't like he ain't got enough people's money, but he about to get Netflix money. Tyler Perry should bring Snowfall to the big screen and let my boy not be a cluck. I don't care. My boy is not a cluck.
Yeah.
I don't care. He ain't no cluck. I don't
Yeah,
know what
that
they
would
did
be a
at the
good
end.
one. That would be a good one, Snowfall the movie.
Snowfall the movie, and
Yeah.
let Tyler Perry do it.
Yeah.
Cause John Hughes and what's the brother's name in L.A. that did Boys in the Hood and all that.
Yeah.
They what's his name? Tyler Perry need to do it. They need to bring it back, man. Franklin not no cluck, man. He ain't no crackhead. He ain't been to the crack house down in Clarksdale, Mississippi. No.
Franklin sank back at the bank.
Franklin was cool, man.
Yeah.
His boy went to Africa.
It was cool. It was cool, but the fall off was serious. It was hard. It
Ooh,
was.
that was harder than the baby.
I was like, damn.
That was harder than. And they saved it to the last episode where you can't even critique it or nothing. They just was like, boom, here Clark.
Damn.
And he was a millionaire the week before.
Yeah, with a dirty wife beater. Y'all could at least have a clean wife beater, though.
No, he was in
Yeah.
L.A. It was summertime. It was hot, and he probably was sleeping outside in the back of the Inglewood Farm somewhere, Hollywood
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah, he was a millionaire. He had all
He was
kinds.
a millionaire,
He was on
and
Private
then the
jets
next
and
day-
everywhere. Like, damn.
Well,
Damn, homie.
he ain't no cluck, y'all. I got 2 things. We got more time, but I got 2 things I just we gotta talk about them. First of all, last week on October the 25th. Now you know they don't went too far when it's like your ex-girlfriend's day.
Yeah.
Well, the 25th of October was Chucky Day. They couldn't wait till the 31st, Halloween. We talk about Chucky, the little doll
Yeah.
with the red head. Chucky Day. Why? Who make this stuff up? Because you couldn't wait till the 31st and made it Chucky Day, Halloween? Or is that just Michael Myers and Jason's day? Chucky was a little treacherous too, bro. Trust me. I like Child's Play. I like all of them, man. Chucky was a little treacherous. But,
yeah, they got a Chucky thing, man. It's, I don't know.
they got a Chucky marathon on one of them
Yeah,
channels,
they
24/7.
got a Chucky TV show. It's a series. And I don't know, man.
You know, if it's on TV, that ain't right.
It's just, I don't know. It's a whole different agenda.
Well,
on
I
that.
tell you what, this one, Ice-T and Vivica Fox on that damn Car Shield commercial. If I see that commercial one more time, I'ma need some new TVs, cause they getting broke. I mean, they standing over there like they on Law and Order STB, like they looking at her bodies, and IT serious as a heart attack. And Vivica Fox is too, like, and she talking about on the other one, I'm known for good hair. Her kitchen was messy. She shouldn't have did no side view. The kitchen was all nappy, all up. Next time you see it, look up here. Just like when Ice-T was in that the first one.
I be trying to change it, like you said. When I be seeing her come on, man, I be trying.
I changed the channel, man.
I try to skedaddle from that.
Cause I mean, it's just like when Tina was in the barber shop and the white dude was cutting his hair first, and then when I brought it up and kept saying it, they looked up. They had a black man cutting his hair, so they was listening. Now y'all need to listen to this, please. They could have put Coco on there, or anybody besides Vivica Fox. Y'all paying her money for this? Please, please, please. And that's a James Brown song too. Please, please, please. We might have to go out to some James. John Stamos, he was on what? I would almost say Family Matters.
Full House.
Full House. He was on that show.
Yeah.
Well, he wrote a book.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you write a book? And you tell everybody in the world you came home and you found Tony Danza banging your wife in your bed. I'm gonna give y'all a second to think about that, and I'm gonna give you a second too. I wouldn't have told that.
It's like people always write these books. I need to write me a book, man, so I can.
Somebody needs to.
It's like, man, it's like, okay. I'm not a confidential informant. I wrote a book. I'm an author.
I ain't no
I'm
snitch.
I'm an author. Like, brother, you talking about Bob Saget and shit.
Oh yeah.
Talk
You talk about a lot of
Danza.
people's business.
Then he talking about he was abused as a child. That's everybody got that.
Everybody
Wasn't
abused
we
as a
always
child.
abused as some type of way. Wasn't everybody abused as a child?
Man, everybody, man, I got my head cracked when I was a kid. I was a good kid. I wasn't even trying to get in no damn trouble
I mean, that's how you come of age.
by getting your head cracked. And you were talking about he was abused.
I don't know, but
Well, I wouldn't told nobody. Tony Danza. And which one was he on? Did they come on back to back? Cause he had a family. He was on ABC too. That's when ABC was hot.
I was like, man, it's crazy. It's like John Stamos, man, you don't have a good life, bro.
And you still look good for your age,
Yeah,
bro.
you don't have a good life, man.
Now you gonna mess it up.
Yeah. Now you talking about this stuff and that stuff, bro.
What Tony Danza did to your wife. Obviously, you couldn't do
I ain't
it.
even had nobody to do nothing to me. You know what I mean? So like, come on, man, bro. Like, I don't even understand why people be on this whole level of, I don't know, man. They just be on this level or not. But like you said, like, man, it's like, and then it's like you telling all, but you telling other people business. But it's like, I ain't snitching though. I'm an author. It's
I'm
like,
an author.
Yeah, I'm an author. I'm
Yeah,
telling a
okay.
story in a book. That's snitching. John
Snitching.
Stamos.
what if they make it into a movie and you and Tony Danza both be in the movie?
Yeah. And Tony Danza would just let you know, man, it's dude, I could do this too, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was like, you was out banging somebody's wife before you came there and called me,
Yeah,
and Tony Danza wasn't running.
yeah.
So,
Tony Danza just looked like he'd just do some stuff like that, no, dog.
yep.
He looked like that.
With his crooked New
What was
Jersey
the one
being
he
from
played
that.
in? What was the one Tony Danza? He was the dang on,
He was the star. Did he have a little daughter in there?
he had one where he was the, what's his name though? He was like the helping out the one lady with her kids. Oh man. I
Oh,
can't
okay,
think
yeah,
of
that's
it.
the one I'm thinking of. That show was a big show.
Yeah, I can't think of that.
Oh
Cause
man.
what's his name used to come on right after that, John, too, man. Charles in Charge.
Charles in
But
Charge.
what's his name? Tony Danza though, that's my dude. Tony Danza just looked like the type of dude that'd do some shit like that.
Joe do.
Like,
Backstab your ass quicker than quick.
yeah.
Quicker than quick.
Yeah, I'd knock your wife out for real.
Bruh. Then he say bruh
Yeah.
at the end. Man, Tony Danza, you dirty son of a bitch. Tony Danza.
Yeah.
Let me see, what was the name of that show? Who's the Boss?
Who's the boss? There it is.
Tony Dan- and
And
remember
then
he-
Charles in Charge used to come on after that.
After that, Chachi and Chachi and all them
Yeah.
other people. But remember, Tony Danza started off on Taxi with Louis
Yeah.
and what's his name? The goofy one that was in the movie with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
He's the professor in that movie.
But that should tell you right there all you need to know. He played in that show called Who's the Boss? He let on you know who's the boss. Yeah, I'm the boss, bruh. The boss. You keep on
He
thinking
learned
that.
he learned that from Louis from Taxi.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, dude. But then I don't even care about that because we know Tony Danza, like you say, he looked like he'd do something like
Yeah.
that. No problem, no issue. But why you telling it?
I knocked your old lady off at your house. in
At
your
your
bed, in your bed. And let you come home and see that, bro. That's where I'm at with it, bro.
And he did it.
That's where I'm at with it.
All I know
Yeah.
is
Your
Tony
wife
Danza is a
your
hoe.
wife is a hoe. Yeah.
Well, we knew that anyway.
That's some bold stuff, cause I remember people used to get shot and killed, like in people's
Oh.
house doing stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and
Tony
you plead-
Danza, like I ain't scared.
You plead temporary insanity.
I ain't never scared, bro.
I know a couple of people got off on the temporary insanity game for shooting on their
Tony
bra.
Tony Danza, like I don't even think you got it in you. I'm gonna fuck around and find out, but I don't think you got it in you.
Yeah, Tony Danza, man. John Stamos, you need to shut up, bro. No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. This is the Hustle and Wax Flow. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, what's his name? Mad Music Cali.
Yeah.
He got a freaking 187 charge, a murder charge in L.A. So I hope he make a lot of music before he go, cause he going to jail.
Yeah.
He is going
So
to
there you
jail.
go. This 2023, man, he can make music from jail.
Yeah, well, he better, cause he gonna be in there for a while.
2024, dude about to come out with a podcast. You're not about to call a podcast. Time to call that shit collect calls. You ain't seen that, bro?
I ain't know, cause I
Yeah.
ain't with them Bloods, man. I don't give a
Yeah.
damn.
That's what they
Pyru.
said. That's what they've been promoting. They said Suge Knight coming out as a 6th episode, I think. But 3 of them already. It might be more. I guess they're gonna test 6 to see how it takes.
Well, I guess the state of California gonna take the money.
But 3 of them already. I mean, it might be somebody else, whoever producing this and putting it together. They might have their name on it.
They filming it with a cell phone. They gotta be, cause they ain't letting you
They
bring no
better
cameras
look.
all up in there like that.
I mean, it's a what's the name? It's a podcast.
Well,
So
I
they
think
probably ain't filming it at all. They might be filming on the J page, but this gonna be all audio from collect. Like he said, what it's called, collect
Collect
calls.
call, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be all audio of him talking and asking interview, 30-minute episodes. So I
you
guess
know what
that's
I
how
did
much
hear
they get.
one of that, cause he was talking about Keefy D.
Yeah.
on one. I might have been the first one. He was talking about Keefe D.
So I guess it's 30-minute episodes because that's all they give you on the phone is 30 minutes at a time. So you're gonna do.
Your call will end in 2 minutes.
Yeah. So I guess his 30-minute call is doing this podcast. I'm sure he got somebody else. They got somebody else on the street. Whoever doing this, the person who interviewing them, and they get the money, and then Suge like, well, you better know I got people on the outside too. So make sure you put that money on my books.
Yeah, like your boy
Yeah.
R. Kelly getting money on his book still.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Make sure that money going in my books.
Suge, man, they say Suge got about 14 more years before he come up to the parole board. And I think he in Chino. I'm gonna have to check that. And nah, I'm cool, man. I'm with the schoolyard Crips, baby. I don't know what you talking about. We don't do Pyro, we don't do Brims, we don't do none of that, man.
Yeah.
And Blueface locked up, man. So the adventures of Blueface will end for a couple of years, man. Unless he just go for a year and get out on like shock probation.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got shock out there in Vegas, but they got it here. They got that shock probation. You can get out in 6 months. Then you back on the streets to start it again. Let me see, what else I got? I got something. I know one thing, I wish I was Giannis' brother. I could actually play basketball, and I wish I was his brother. Shoot. I could hoop, man.
Well, why would you want to if they already gave you a check, a roster, put you on the roster? I want to do they get like
Every 2 weeks, they get a check.
yeah, I'm saying though, like if I can really play, like if I get like I step my game up, go out there and just get like 10 assists one day. On the whim, I would go out there and get like 10 assists, so I get a bonus or next year when I
Well, a lot of them
get
do.
my contract stepped up.
They got the deals where you make the All-Star team, you get like $1 million. If you make first team NBA, that's what hurt y'all Morant. Y'all lost about $3 million because he was gonna be first team All NBA, and he wasn't even on the honorable mention.
Say if there's on the slight chance they did let me in the game, and I went out there and did some shit. Like, really, like damn,
If
we
you-
might have to give
If
them
you
some more
get
money.
in,
Yeah.
if you get in and you do anything, make a free throw. Free throws 50,000. I'll be out there getting fouled like crazy.
Well, they come up with some like, damn, we might have to give him some more money.
Oh, speaking of LA, and I mean, we mentioned it before, but Melissa Moody, she was another model in Los Angeles, found dead in a hotel. Now, if it ain't no serial killer out there killing models, black models, African American ladies, whatever you want to call them, then my name is James Brown. Because somebody is going around killing black models in Los Angeles, California, the city of angels. Melissa Moore is the third one, and there's probably more that they just didn't make the news. So, I don't know. I know this. I got $150 out of the lottery between leaving my house and coming here.
Yeah.
So I'm cool for the day. And then 2 days ago, like I said, 2 days ago I knocked him for 150. I had one was 100, and cause I bought the new $30 Christmas ticket, and I had the little block at the top for $50,
Yeah.
and then I had one number at the bottom. It was 50. So then I went down on St. Clair, and knocked one for, I had one for 50, then I had one for like 20, couple like that. So I got the hell up out of Dodge, man, with a couple of coins in my pocket. Went right across the street to Key Bank and put some money in the bank. I give you people information and advice. Now he'll give you a parlay on games and shit like that. I'm gonna give you a parlay on the lottery. If you hit for 500 or more, go put 300 in the bank. You still got 2 in your pocket to fool with. If you hit for 1,000, You go ahead on and you put like 7 in the bank. You got 3 in your pocket. You got to put the money away. You can't spend the money all the way back to the Ohio Lottery. What's your boy name? The Puerto Rican. I almost called him a Mexican.
Mike.
How Mike doing anyway with that lottery game, man?
Man, Mike been real quiet. Mike been real sly, sneaky. I ain't
Since the
heard.
216 came out.
Yeah, he been real quiet. So I think when Mike get quiet like yeah, I think he done hit him one. He ain't trying to say nothing.
So what you saying? He in the shadows?
He in the shadows, bro. He really in the shadows.
Well,
yeah, he in the shadows. You see him one time, you like, oh, let me go holler at Mike, and you go down, and you don't see him.
See
He
him no
moved
more.
on. He don't move that fast. Yeah, man.
well, I mean, you know, he deserve a good knock too.
He be moving slow, and chick be chit chatting and stuff. We ain't here. He be chit chatting and waiting for you. Now it's like Mike got places to go. I'm like, okay.
Soon as the number come out, he get in the shadows, gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's no static radio. This the voice of the revolution. And I mean, what the dude name your boy? You could buy him an old English and he'd kill somebody in the middle of the street over there on Bel Air.
Yeah, dope.
Dude.
Like, dope, man.
I think I'm gonna have to be going back to rehab.
Dude.
Yeah, man, you got a good building over there, bro. When you got a good building,
So, how you get your relapse on and you already drunk?
drunk, you sitting there with a can of old English in your hand, but you getting your relapse on tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Woo! I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man.
That's who. You need to holler at Giannis, man. I say, Giannis, we need to get you my boy Duke. He need to sing the national anthem next, man.
I can't believe it. Hey, if y'all get a chance, please go to YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's on Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere.
Yeah.
To go see Flavor Flav sing the national anthem.
Oh yeah, you ain't even gotta finish. You ain't gotta finish this sentence. You type in FA, it's coming up. FL, FA, it's coming. Shoot. It's no first thing pop up.
I just want to know if the boy's still sober.
It's really
Well, actually,
trending.
me and Flavor Flav about the same age, so I can't
It's
call him no
trending.
boy. But it's probably trending bigger than anything else right now. Cause I mean, I said, well, why Flavor? I thought it was on Boosie. I said, why
Yeah,
Boosie
that's
at the
dope.
Celtic game? I thought he was gonna rap, but then when it zoomed in and I read this shit, he said Flavor Flav. I thought he was gonna rap, but Flavor Flav got the
I know,
singing.
that's crazy. Like when they have Memphis, like they be having some people like every year they have like Player Fly. They had Dolph before he got killed, Player Fly, Memphis. And it's like they'll have them getting hyped, they'll be rapping like before the game. I mean, like they ain't never be like, you know what I'm saying, Young Dolph wants you sing the national anthem. You know what I mean? Finesse
No,
2 times.
And button your shirt up, please.
Yeah.
Looking like a stud.
I'm like, man, this is wild.
Well, I don't know. I know I saved it to my phone. Oh, I got to send that to my brother too, man. I got to send that to my brother too, man.
Like it's a whole wide world. Like it's a whole selection. And they hit us with the Flavor Flav.
Flav, all the people. Dolly Parton. She talking about
Yeah.
Dolly Parton.
Not saying the right words.
Flavor Flav on some bullshit. Where that shit at? I'm about to send it to my brother. Oh, here you go. Yeah, I got to send this to my brother, man, cause he be tripping. He gonna really trip on this one here, on Flav.
Yeah.
Woo! Cause he was a what was Flav show?
Flavor of Love.
Yeah. Oh, my brother was on it. He like I was watching Saint Elsewhere. He was watching
Yeah.
Flav. He watched Flavor of Love every week.
Oh, man.
He was waiting for the new season to start.
Yeah.
I'm like, you a grown ass man watching this? He was like, man, Hoops was fine. I'm like, yeah, it was a lot of fine was on it, but Flav wanted a freak.
Yeah.
They put Flav up in that live ass house.
Big ass Richie Nelson.
That's who he married. He married a giant. Woo, boy. Lord save me. I know it's Monday, but please save me. Lord save me, because, woo, I got it right here, man. I need to put this on well, I will put it on Threads. I'm going to put it on Threads. And, you know, maybe Flav might watch it. He might, you know, he might allow me to be his friend on you know that shit. What that shit? On Instagram, on Facebook. I mean, I ain't clout chasing Flav, but you know, I'm just asking you, can a brother get a little bit of love? Well, I gotta finish that DraftKings when I get home, because I gotta have my Samsung password. So we about to get the Izzy Wizzy with the Jizzy up out of hizzy, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, and know what I mean to ask my brother. Hey, man, if you listening, Pete, check this out. Remember when we went to the swap meet when we had moved to California? And this the first time I met Copperhead. Copperhead. These motherfuckers lived in Gardena. They had legal gambling in Gardena. That was the only place in the state of California where you could gamble legally. Copperhead. Copperhead was cool as that. His wife Dolly was real nice too. And you know, them some of my people. They was, you know, old school. But he took her to the swap meet. I was like, man, they ain't never having nothing like this in Cleveland. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Just like the self-checkouts. They done bought them here. When I first seen them in Birmingham,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no, not Cleveland. Not Cleveland. Niggas steal everything. They just go walk right on out the door. Beeping and all.
Yeah. Daring you to come get me.
Yeah, and they get into the car. But then, too, when I was in Birmingham, when I bought that car from dude, that Oldsmobile, and I was like, okay, well, where the 30-day tags at? That lady said, and I was shocked. I'm still shocked. Oh, we don't do 30-day tags in this state as long as you got the bill of sale. The dude wrote the bill of sale on the brown paper bag, so I'm doing the brown paper bag test.
Or a legal pad or anything.
And I was like, no. I said, lady, you gotta be. Are you joking?
This napkin I got from McDonald's.
And it's the bill of sale.
Yeah, bill of sale.
I was like, I'm about to go to jail down here. Ain't nobody never gonna see me no more, because they done tricked me into driving the car with no license plates at all on it. Then I had to get my birth certificate sent from City Hall. They wouldn't accept the one I had with me. They said the city of Cleveland, City Hall got to send them my birth certificate.
Yeah.
I was like, well, just to get some driver's license? And what you gonna do with my birth certificate when I get some driver's license? The lady said, we'll give it to you for $12.
Slick.
Slick ass Birmingham, Alabama.
You can buy it from us.
And she was looking at me serious, because I'm like, but I just paid the city of Cleveland about 20-something to send it to you. Oh, but we'll sell it to you for 12, the half price. She should have just said half price. I might have fell for that. The banana in the tailpipe, the okie doke, something. And she was serious as a man. She was looking at me like, excuse me, sir. And we will sell it back to you for $12.
Yeah, I'm losing our way around.
Down here in Birmingham, fucking around. Birmingham is a cool city, though, man. I'm glad I got out of there before the first 48 came. That black man, he signed up for the first 48, and the murder rate skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Just like here. And the first one was Kansas City, Kansas, right?
Yeah.
Murder. Even though the Crips had been laid it down in there for a minute. Crips been in Kansas City, Kansas for a long time. But yeah, the crime rate go up, the murder rate go up. I love Birmingham, Alabama. Some beautiful women down there. One lady, man, she used to bring me a Sunday dinner every Sunday. And I was like, well, maybe she's trying to give me some.
That's a, what's the name down there in Alabama too, man? That's a good cooking.
Oh man, this girl could cook, man. If she wasn't a little on the chubby side, me and her would have been cool. But then this other girl, she actually moved to Chicago. When she graduated from college, she moved to Chicago, got a master's, and she lived in Chicago. Got her teacher's license and all that. But man, I had to come ready to bring food, man. Home cooked, man. That one girl every Sunday. And she lived all the way on the other side of town. You know how the other side of town is in Alabama. That's a long way. That ain't like going from here to Kinsman. No, that's like going from here to Chagrin Falls. And she came every Sunday, and I don't know how she did it, but that bottom of that plate was still warm. I say, oh, we want to watch 60 Minutes, but she watching TV. I'm sitting over there killing it. Ooh,
That
boy.
good chicken, all you want to do is just eat the skin all day.
How you gonna just eat the skin?
Just cook me some skin,
Yeah.
some chicken skin, and some fish tails. Fish tails be crispy. Just cook me some chicken skin and fish tails.
Juicy seafood. They had a spot down the street, and they got one. It's called the Fish Market. It's a seafood restaurant. They have one right up the road from where I live, and I think they got one in Chicago, Minneapolis. I don't think they got one here, but it's a real nice, high-end seafood restaurant. The food wasn't all that great. Maybe it was because what I ordered, but I mean, it was cool. I went there a few times, you know, 'cause I like seafood. But they had some ribs in Birmingham too. The little green building. The little green building was lit.
The little green building be lit in Tennessee too. That way the little green building, that way you go, that way the hot tamales be, the fried green tomatoes, the fish.
Oh, y'all, yeah. Well, they had that, 'cause I used to go over there when we had to go pick our clients up in the morning.
Yeah.
I would stop over there and get me a pork chop sandwich. Oh man, I say this is the most beautiful thing in the world.
2 slices of bread and some hot sauce.
On a pork, that nice, beautiful pork chop too. How y'all up at this early in the morning cooking pork chops?
I always be that little green building.
The little green building, cause the little green building on 30th and Superior, the corned beef spot. Here, that's the spot, the little green building. But that one down there, I ain't know they had one down in your spot.
Oh yeah.
But damn man, I don't want to think about it. I'm getting hungry now. I made a big I made a thing of beef stew yesterday, man.
You go up there, man. They go to the green building. People down there, you know, they turn you on something different. People something about. I ain't never had no fried green tomato sandwich. And then, yeah. Then they taste one, like, what? Now my little niece, well, she big now, she grown. She done took the dang on fried green tomato sandwich to the next level with the, it just be like the fish sandwich though. They just put the fried green tomatoes, the onions, the mustard, and the hot sauce, and people be like, I thought that was a fish sandwich. Like, nah, it's the fried green tomato sandwich. Y'all ain't ill. Yeah, go get you one at the little green building. And then
Everybody just remember.
my mama said, Skylar is getting the fried green tomato sandwiches with bacon on them. I said, that's a no one. I don't know. I ain't gonna knock that one though. I'm gonna have to.
How old was this little girl when she was rolling up there like that?
Nah, this Skylar, she old. No, she like 20. My niece was about 22.
Back then, though, when she was about getting fried green tomato sandwich with bacon.
Yeah, she just started this. Like this something new, cause this what I'm saying. She grew up on the fried green tomato sandwich. She like, yeah. She was like, well, my mom. She was like, man, Skylar has been getting the fried green tomato sandwiches with bacon on them. I don't know.
She trying to hip your moms to it.
Yeah.
Man. Tell mom to give that shit a shot, man.
Hey, that's some new shit.
Yeah, that is some new shit right there. Next time I make something, or Bub make something, I'm gonna make a sandwich, and I'm gonna put some bacon on it. That ain't bad though. It's like a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. You just got fried green tomatoes and no damn lettuce.
Yeah. That what she
And
said.
hot sauce.
She said she putting the bacon on there. I said, man, I don't
She
know.
done started some shit.
Yeah, upgraded it. So I said,
Damn, that's a good slick move, man.
Try that game.
Okay, we gotta go, y'all. We can go out with James Brown. I don't give a who, but I'ma try that though. This the No Static Radio. This the voice of the revolution, the hustle and wax flow. We got to go. Let me say this. Thank everybody for tuning in. And what I want to say, Merry Christmas. But we'll be back next week unless and they might fire us. But so what? We going out with something.
James Brown, where you at? First
We could
James
do
Brown.
please, or whatever come up.
Hey,
But we going out to
the first James Brown I see. Here we go. James.
what was James Brown name? Soul Brother number 1, James Brown.
Fade you out because you were too long, James Brown. Oh, back.
Back.
Uh,
Where you been?
I'm back. I'm back.
This is a skating rink song.
Get up off of that thing. Get up off of that thing, man. Get up off of that thing. James Brown. Get up off of that thing.
Only one. You better be. James Brown, can you get with it?
Action, man.
What time the game come on at 7?
Yeah, that's what that gets started. We got starting by 7. 10 out there, 7:30.
I should put on more heavier hoodie, man. Shit ain't go to shit. Make it focus. Okay. Dang. Rip is out.